I could leave.
No, I will hunt you down. That's a threat. I will hunt you down. Okay. Here we are, guys. Sorry, we're a couple minutes behind. I had to put the little ones to bed. They got to stay up a little bit later tonight because they're off for the next 4 days. Yeah. So they were, oh, we want to stay up. No, you can stay up till 11. We got to go to bed. So I had to put them to bed a little bit early so I can get on here.
Cool.
So, I'll let you do the rundown because we've got quite a few people in our chat.
Cool. Miss Bird Dog 1227. Kelly Parks. Johnny Master Armstein. Boy in Blue 823. Driver Ball. Buckeye Imaging. Mike DeLucia.
Car. I said, give me the car.
Mouse Toes. Tia Prepper. GI Customs. Stumpet Investor. Iridium 242. Sass Green 13th Man. Rosie O'Donnell.
Yes, Rosie!
That bitch is in the wrong chat because we like guns in here.
Right.
She's got to go.
You know what? That sucks because I do like Rosie. I've always loved Rosie. She's hilarious, and then she don't like guns. Man, what the hell? And Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone. Come on, people.
They don't like guns, and they're on all these violent movies.
Exactly, they're against them. I know. I don't get it.
You know, that's bull ass because, okay, no. I mean, we're talking they wrote and produced some of their own movies, and they're with the big guns. No, they lie like a dog.
Right.
And lastly, we've got Helen Keller, and she's blind and can't hear, so she's not going to enjoy the show very much, but welcome anyways, girl.
You're in spirit anyway.
Yeah, she's here in spirit anyways.
Yeah. So, speaking of spirit, that brings us to a good subject.
Right?
So if you guys haven't seen, I hear something coming up the stairs. Reason. The door will open.
Oh, you are psychic as hell.
Oh, do you? Oh, he likes that one. He's the big bad man in it.
You the man.
Yours says, damn, Johnny, you blew me into bird dog.
Right.
Hey, just in case.
Oh, we have more. We just can't put them all out at one time. We have more. Believe me.
You were the boss at first, Johnny. We had you as the boss at first, yeah. And we're like, no, we'll change him to the bad dude. Right on.
I did that.
Okay, before I rudely got interrupted, I told you I heard. See, I'm hearing things.
You got the ear now. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, if you guys think you need to check out our ghost, our haunted cemetery videos, and on the second, they're both awesome. But on the second video, at minute mark, it's like 29:58 to 30:05 maybe. If you will look, you will actually see something go across the road. And it's not it's just a faint shape, but it just goes really quick, but you got to really look for it. I think a couple people have seen it. I had the kids in here today, and it took me forever to see see it because they weren't focusing. But then when they saw it, Steph says, "Mom, I'm scared to go in the hallway now." I ain't nothing in the hallway. I said, "That's in Michigan." I said, "If it bothers anything, it'll bother Miss this." I said, "They'll be after her."
Thanks a lot.
Closer than we are. Yes. I had to make her feel better. But yeah, and also we have a picture. We haven't went through all our pictures yet. We're still going through footage. We're still going through pictures because we've gotten just a shitload of stuff that we've got, piled up. But actually, I put a picture out on G Plus and I put it out on Facebook of an actual ghost sitting on a tombstone, and you can see them plain as day. You know.
I can.
Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Hey, Stump.
Because nobody can't say. I put it on the app earlier, and it's kind of hard to see in here, but I'll screen share with you guys. And you gotta look really close. Can you see that dish?
Not yet. It'll come up. There it is.
Okay, so here's the photo, and I made sure I outlined it. This is the tombstone right here. If you will look, you'll see a body right here. It looks like a wing right here, a wing right here, and there's a face, and you'll see two white dots. It looks like eyes. This is either a tail right here, or it's a foot coming down. But it looks like a gargoyle to me, and I call it Fred. But that's an actual picture that we took.
Right.
So if you guys look really close, and I put it on my G Plus, and I put it on Facebook. So if you want to look at it, you can go over there and check it out.
I'm thinking that's what ran across the road too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like a on all fours, kind of like a little gallop across the road.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, so you guys go check that picture out, and we did take that picture, and I am going to get, there is it's the Michigan Ghost Society.
I think so, yeah. Paranormal or something.
Paranormal Society, something like that, and we're going to get in contact with them and show them this picture and the footage that we got, because obviously they collect it. So we can
have enhancing materials.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And they'll tell us what it is.
True that.
Yeah. Yeah, Bird Dog says definitely a gargoyle. Guys, that's a serious picture, though. I mean, that's scary. We were right there, and we didn't see it until you take a picture. And we took lots of pictures. But you guys had to check out part 3 of the next video because I have more footage to go through. Dish has footage to go through, and we're going to put together our 3rd part. And we've got some really freaky stuff in that for you. We can't tell you everything because then that'll spoil everything. But we'll have a lot of stuff to show to the people that we're going to get in contact with. It ain't just the 2 items. It's more than 2 items. So we're excited about it. Excited. And I don't know why, but I was doing that video, putting the video together, and I just happened to. I was just going fast forwarding through parts just to make sure that it loaded properly, and there weren't no mess up places in it. And I just happened to click, and when I did, I seen that thing go across the screen. I'm like, oh my gosh! And I just kept turning back, and there it was.
And Johnny saw it too, so it's not just us.
Yeah, Johnny seen it too, but I couldn't. I didn't want to make a definite until Dish seen it. It took her a few times, but once I sent her the original footage, she could see it. It's hard to see once you redo the video so many times. It's going to get harder and harder to see. So, yeah.
Hey, Clock Daddy.
Howdy, howdy.
But don't you have a picture of the same tombstone and there's nothing on top of it after that?
I do have one. I don't have it on my computer yet.
Okay.
I've got the tombstone that I took right back to back. I took one and then took another one. And I've just slightly moved the camera just a hair, but it's the same tombstone and the same tree. And it's not there, but in that one, it's there. And then we have pictures of, I guess, an orb. What we want to, with the clouds, and you can see the outline of a person.
True that.
We have that one, and then we have some that's got some weird stuff in it, like lines. There was no power lines inside the graveyard, not coming down in the graveyard. There's white streaks coming down like a power line. There was no power lines.
True.
So.
Johnny's making fun.
It's 3 hours, but and Johnny's picking at you. Yeah, because I kept going back and forth. I'm like, did you see it? She says, nope. I said, you gotta see this. How can you not see this? Oh my gosh. And I was just like flipping out until finally she focused, got the real footage that I sent to her and looked through it and found it.
She sent me the real footage, and I'm like, this is the same video she just sent me. But I was playing along. Don't get froze up on me now, girl. Don't be freezing up now. Don't be doing that. You're scaring me.
I freeze up.
Don't be scaring me.
I don't know what it is. No, Driver Val, the camera wouldn't focus.
Yeah, it
wouldn't. It wouldn't focus for crap to move and do this, that, and the other with the camera and it not keep focusing. That was something to do. That was, somebody was attached to my camera or something.
Can you turn the autofocus off? I don't know. Maybe we should have done that.
Yeah, we could have.
Well, you know what?
Take that.
Next time we go, we're gonna have our night vision shit. We're gonna do it right.
We're gonna, yeah, and was into the Pickers and Live for Wild said that they'd go with us.
Yeah, right, awesome. And I'm gonna make her go in. She's gonna go in the building next time.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're gonna go in the building. Come on.
They hadn't seen the building yet.
Oh, it's not in there yet. Oops.
There's a building, guys.
Eddie Blankster.
Howdy.
Sorry. Guess there's no building, anybody. But if there were, she'd go in it.
Okay, there's this building. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's got a little garage door to it. It has a door with no handle on it. I'm trying to be quiet and walk around this thing and, you know, not stir up anything or anybody that we don't want stirred up. Dish goes and starts beating on the building. Hello? Hello? Like, seriously? Shh. She's like, we walk around the back of the building. No, we're not. That was a spooky place. You guys were not there, but I'm telling you, it was spooky.
This is the time of the show where people interrupt us.
Yeah, this is the commercial break. Hey.
This is Jabberjaw coming home from the store.
Oh boy, new finds. Woo-hoo. Do fine.
You slay me. Oh, you're so funny.
Actually, driver says, where'd you get the meter? And Buckeye said, did the meter work? You have to watch part 3 coming out to see about the meter. Can't say too much about the meter, but the meter, Johnny actually helped us find it online, and we actually purchased it, and yeah, and it come with like all this paperwork, like all the places that use this meter, the people that start out with paranormal, and I mean we read up on it before we purchased it, so and it was inexpensive. It wasn't high dollar or nothing, but it was a starter, is what it said.
Okay, it came with Scooby-Doo cornflakes, but come on.
It's good. Why do you tell all this stuff? It said free.
No, it was on Amazon. Wasn't it? Amazon.
Yeah. But it said it was a good starter thing, so anyway.
It said, yeah, it said it was used by, and you know, Amazon don't lie, so, you know what I'm saying.
The internet, it don't lie.
The internet does not lie.
Definitely. But yeah, we had a good time. So there, like we said, we got more footage and stuff, and there's more good stuff. And we are going to contact the Michigan Ghost Society, Auntie, thingamajigger. Actually, there was a. I didn't get it all put into the video, but I did put little pieces. There was a insane asylum.
Insane asylum.
Yes, that they shut down. They let the patients go. They just wandered off, and you're supposed to hear screams. There's also a woman in white that walks around. Of course, we didn't see no woman in white. We didn't hear well, we heard things. Gosh, we heard lots of things. I mean, it's amazing how well your ears are when you're paranoid, like something's gonna get me. But we heard quite a few different weird noises.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
And the air was cold in spots, like ice cold. I mean, it wasn't even that cold there, and you could see your breath in the air. It was like it was like what 20 degrees, 30 degrees out there or something. It weren't even that.
Right. Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's definitely. I mean, anybody can believe what they want to. There's spirits and ghosts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's.
Hey, if you believe in a Glock saving your ass, you better believe in ghosts.
Hey, we were packing too. Don't think
we both had our fist.
Yeah, we were packing. I said, I'm not going out there with something on my hip. Because there has people been out there vandalizing, and it was around Halloween time, and we didn't know who was going to be out there. If somebody was going to try to jump out or do something stupid, you know, that wasn't paranormal. So we were prepared. That would have been a video.
Mine had rock salt in it, just saying.
Oh, no.
That shoots ghosts, you know.
Like, you want to scare somebody else, never? Come on!
She was packing for people, I was packing for the other stuff. Can you hear all that background noise? Just let me know if you can, you know, because I might have to tell the children to shut up.
Why? Yeah. But anyway, it was a lot of fun, and we got more coming, so you guys just hang out, and we'll get it all gone through, because we had, you know, a lot of footage of it, and it takes time. I know the last one's a little long for us, but I didn't want to chop anything out of it because it was too good. They couldn't really see that well, but next time we're going to have night vision.
I think Johnny's calling us stupid, but, yeah.
Okay. Hey, just in case.
Come on, you Johnny D. That one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if it was my grandma or my mom. They somebody put it in my hand that there was spirits all around you. If you could see them, there'd be eyes on you. They'd be all in the air and they'd be looking at you, and this, they'd be all around you and stuff. So that's kind of creepy. So I think about that often because I love my grandma dearly. She's an awesome woman, and I just hope whenever there's some things that I do as an adult that she's not watching. Like, I think about that. I'm like, oh God, I hope she's not watching. I hope she's taking a break right now. Just shouldn't put stuff in kids' heads like that. That's how I get. They're always watching over you, and they see everything that you do, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to see this, But
they turn their backs on that.
Oh, I hope so. You've been first. Sure.
Oh my God, look at my little granddaughter. She's a sweet.
I know, right. What a sport. I'll raise them better than that.
Can people really do that?
Right? Back in the day, you wouldn't catch me doing. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Who would even think to do something like that?
I just do the manual stuff. That's it. Ain't just the manual stuff. That's it. That's the story I'm sticking to anyway. Freaky deakies.
Gotcha, Johnny. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a few times where I felt that somebody or something was around or something weird was going on. I hear when there's nobody here but me, I'll be sitting in my chair downstairs in the boys' room. I'll hear creaks and cracks, and there's nobody here. It's not the dog. Dog will be down with me, so there's nobody walking up there, but you can hear the creak like somebody's stepping up there. It's weird to happen. Somebody might have died in this house. I might have needed to get inside.
Didn't that go off during
See, that's my
episode?
That's my ghost sensor.
Right?
Yeah, that's actually Megan calling me, but
oh, she knows it's Jammy time. What's that girl thinking?
That's why she's Well, a big block daddy, if you will go to minute 29, 58 to 30:05, something like that, you'll actually see something on the screen. So I might make a believer out of you then. I'd rather see it on screen than actually see it in real life. Like right there, because we would have been out of there like so quick. I'd left you in the dust.
I had the car keys, so.
I'd just pump.
Worry, I'd have been driving by you. You want to get in?
Right?
Hey, Cattlewiz.
Hey, Cattlewiz. Yeah.
You want to leave now? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Right. So, not gonna. She doesn't stop. So not to get in a bunch of politics or anything like that, because I'm not gonna do that. That's TR's job, which we don't let him do on here. But me and Dish have been well into all the stuff going on in Ferguson. We're not gonna say whether we agree or disagree, because the decision's been made. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. But I think it was kind of crazy at all the rioting, all the burning of the vehicles, and just people showing masses on TV. I mean, showing out for what reason?
Right.
I mean, I know that the people are upset, and I understand that if I lost a child, I'd be upset too, and I'd probably be all over the place thinking all kinds of thoughts and stuff like that too. I mean, I hope I never lose a child, but I understand that, but just going and burning just random people's cars, going and burning autos, Taco Bell, people just lost their jobs. It's got kids that need to pay their bills, and people that struggle that probably waited 6 weeks to get a job at AutoZone. They finally got one, making minimum wage, and now they can't pay their car payment, or they don't need to because it's burnt up. But just saying.
And like for over there and put.
Okay. What's going on? Yoo-hoo. Something's going on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with it. It's just it's the ghost. I'm telling you, it's
Answer me next time.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what got into those people. It was kind of crazy.
What about the scanner we were listening to? Now that was kind of fun because we'd listen to the scanner and watch a video at the same time, which they didn't go together, but it was still. But anyways,
some of those people on the scanner, they act like they were drunk. Yeah, I didn't know we needed EMS over here. I didn't know. I'm like, man, go get a cup of coffee or something. Wake the hell up. I mean, because you act like you just crawled out of bed or something.
What about looting at Dollar Tree? Seriously? The Dollar Tree? Come on!
I know, right?
And then they moved over to Dollar General or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Where was Best Buy and stuff? Seriously, if you're going to loot a place, and you better make it count. I mean, because there ain't crap at Dollar Tree that can compare to, Best Buy and all. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to break some windows and steal some stuff, now you're going to get caught for it. You better make it count.
Daddy is, I believe, he must be a Baptist because they believe, Northern Baptists, I don't know about Southern Baptists, Northern Baptists believe once you're saved, you're always saved. So that means you can ask Jesus into your heart and be a Christian for a couple of weeks and then party like a rock star, and you're going to heaven.
Whoa.
So I believe that's what he's saying because there's no hell.
Right.
Okay, just wanted to kind of put that out there. And yeah, but Southern Baptist people, now they believe in going to hell. They don't believe once you're saved, you're always saved. But he believes in Glocks, so it's kind of hard to determine. Right. So I know him and TR are starting to talk about, some stuff. So, but TR, he can't believe in afterlife because he doesn't believe in ghosts. So I'm assuming he doesn't believe Christians go to hell. But that's just me talking for him.
Okay. Let's sum that up.
Okay, so apparently I was the one breaking up and not you.
I don't know.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah, it might have been. We've had problems with our internet, both of us. I don't know, something going on the last few nights. Remember, just when we're Skyping, it just says an internet connection. I mean, I got full bars, and I got a Wi-Fi extender up here that we bought. And it works pretty good, but I don't know. I'm still having some issues with, I don't know. I'm on my new computer, so Google, I shouldn't have any problems with the application. But I do want to say, today, I went on my laptop because my laptop's messing up. It keeps stalling, it keeps freezing up, this, that, and the other. I bought some software, put it on there. It's supposed to unfreeze it, keep it from crashing, this, that, and the other. It doesn't work. So I was going to just log out of my account because I keep both my computers locked just for snoopers.
Oh, yeah. This is good, guys.
Yeah. And anyway, I went to log out, and there was another user on my laptop. There's no users on my laptop except for me. Somebody had made their own account, and it was ASP.NET machine. And when I went in there to delete it, it was password protected, so they put a password on it too. So they were in my computer. I don't know who it was. I don't know how they got in there. I don't know. But we deleted it, and I restarted the computer, so I hope it's off. I'm going to keep randomly checking it because if they got in there once, they might can get in there again. But I've got virus software on there, but they must know a back door to get in or something.
We got our eye on you backdoor people.
That's right. Hey, Tara. So I don't know.
Hey, Tara, girl. Justin, I love you, man. Justin. Tara Farley's in the house. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's almost that time when we came over and killed the Indians and stole their land. Rock on, let's have some turkey.
I'm actually not having turkey. We're having ham. We don't want turkey this year.
See, I didn't either. I wanted ham really bad, but you know, my brother gets his way, so we're having a turkey breast deep fried. I believe it's Martha Stewart recipe, but I'm not positive.
I have to get that from him.
Right on. But guess who has to deep fry the turkey? That'd be me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They wouldn't have it any other way.
Of course. Yeah, you need to get that computer into the fixture. But I know you have a lot of other stuff going on right now. It's not like you can just, oh, this is broke. I gotta go fix it. You know.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take it in, and I don't have anything on there other than paying bills or my card number or something. I don't have anything anybody can take and put on the internet. I mean, there's nothing there for them to grab from, so that's what happened. So there's just nothing really they can do unless they, if they use my card, I can track it. But
that's what we need. Some wild turkey.
For like an hour, right?
Iridium says ASP.NET is an active server page. It's okay to find files like that.
Hey, Brian.
Brian! So Iridium, why did it make an account on my computer? Who gave permission? I mean, just some site I visited. I visited quite a few sites trying to recover that footage that we lost. Trying to get a decoder and all this mama jama shit that they say you gotta have to make the file. Oh yeah, speaking of Iridium, perfect person to encounter this. Iridium, we have files that went to an MTS format. I cannot get it back to the AVI or the Windows I mean, it won't read it. It opens up, it'll play, but there's no sound and no picture there. If I was to send you a few of those files, could you do anything with them and get them to work? Or tell me what I can do to maybe get them to work? The Geek Squad told me to download that VLC player, but it did not play with the VLC player, no matter what you do. And I've tried to convert them, the files from the MTS files to AVI. The converter doesn't work either. So, sorry guys. Well, I got to read them. It's hard to get a hold of, so got to snap them. Because we got footage of. I want that footage of that fish biting dish on my finger. That's the only thing I care about on that footage, really. I want that footage. I can't get.
What's that footage?
Yeah, I want the footage. Yeah, just in case I had Spybot on there, but I took it off because it didn't do any good. It didn't do no good for me anyway. It never showed anything. It never warned me of anything or anything like that. Maybe I need to redo it then. Oh, Daddy said he used to be atheist. We know somebody else is atheist too. Oh, they're just, into purple a lot, but I don't know if it's got anything to do with it. What color is atheist? Amethyst. I'm thinking amethyst. That's not purple, is it?
Purple is a color for all kinds of things, I think. But it had a cross in its house.
Okay, so I'll just read what Brittany wrote. That
Sure. Okay.
thing that was on there. It kind of alarmed me when it came up.
It was alarming.
Yes, it was alarming. We'll bring our people, our crew in here, guys. The video footage, we got a delay here, so I'm reading just now what you wrote. So there's probably a minute or so delay here. It is in an MTS format. The camera, we bought memory cards. The cards kept reformatting on their own. It went to an MTS format, and I need it to my computer, nor none of the applications that I have will run the video. You can't see or hear anything, but it's there. How can I get it from MTS to an AVI file or a Windows Movie file or any other type of file? What is it? AVCH or AVD file?
Yeah, I think so.
Anything other than MTS file that it'll actually read.
Yeah, because I mean, there's something there because they play, but there's no sound and there's no video.
I think I still have your email address, Iridium. Somewhere. Or one of them. You have to inbox me your email address, and I can send you a couple of the files, and maybe you can do something with them. But you have to send me your email address. I don't think the one I had last time worked. You can mail it.
Awesome!
Okay, that's cool, Iridium. If you'll just message me on YouTube and send me your correct email address, because remember when you sent it to me before, some of it didn't work. So if you'll send me the one that I can send it to, I'll send you a couple, and then when you get back, when you get time to mail it,
Hey, Arvalane.
Howdy, howdy. I guess that was there anything else we were gonna... Oh yeah, you guys got to go check out the video we just put out of the Jammy crew.
Our men from Jammy.
Yes, it's hilarious. You guys got to see it.
G.I. so cute in there, and well, Bird Dog's in there too. I'm sorry.
Do I keep cutting in and out? I don't.
You just go like from talking a little bit high to a little bit low, but you're good.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think she's okay. If it gets bad, you'll have to put your earbuddies on. But right now, you're good. I think. I will do that, Johnny D, in a heartbeat. Just give me a minute.
Uh-oh, she's gonna let him have it. She's gonna let him have it. She's gonna let him have it. Okay, I got that written down. I will check on that. Zammer.com. I have online token convert videos, maybe. Videos to AVI or MPG. Okay. Alright, I will definitely. Hey, Stump.
All right.
Just in case. It is about lunchtime for you. I mean, I'm just saying.
How's that spider doing, just in case? Remember he had a honking, deadly spider living under his desk. And he said it kept the mosquitoes away, so he wasn't going to kill it.
Yeah.
Hell to the no. Right.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd rather have malaria than be by a spider.
Yeah, do that. Definitely.
Is Bird Dog still out there? I haven't seen her in the comments. Not in a long time. Bird Dog, wakey wakey.
Yeah, she's probably going to take a nap real quick.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what she's probably doing.
She's probably braiding her hair and making some coffee.
Yeah, right. So she's going to do some Thanksgiving something. I didn't have no Indian headdress or anything, so I couldn't. I don't know, somebody asked me one time, they said, do you have Indian in you? And I'm like, no, that I'm aware of. They said, you got high cheekbones. I'm like, seriously? Huh? Is that true? Is that what you have when you...
You should have said not right now, but I did last night.
Oh, no. I'm thinking, I ever dated an Indian guy?
I didn't say you had to date him.
I've never had friends with benefits with Indian guy or dated any guy, so tag on no. I guess I'm out on that one. Yeah. Well, there's Johnny. He's got a little Cherokee in him, but
I dated one once, but he always wanted to run around the fire during and after, and it was like, come on. Where are you going?
Me and the fire.
Get back in the teepee. Damn.
Right.
Jeez, so I had to break it off with him.
Risky little devil, weren't he?
Yeah. There's BB.
Oh no. No, Brandon. They ain't no Lumbee. Indian, no. You need to stop now.
Right. No. I don't even know what that means. Okay.
Yeah, and Brian got a cocoa off of that. Definitely need coffee. Well, it's 11:52. You want to start bringing some of our crazy people in here?
For sure.
Yeah, start bringing some of our crazies up in here.
Bird dog should be done doing her hair and drinking her coffee.
So mean. Have to make me have to comment on that stuff. Brandon, you know better than that. You know.
Chocolate breaks her out.
I do want to say to everybody, thank you very much for coming and hanging out with us and coming over here and seeing us. It's awesome to have some people in the comments that have been in them for a while. So that's really awesome. Really appreciate that.
I think I need to go to the land down under.
I've heard things about Aussies, but I don't know. I never dated an Aussie either. So,
Mikey D!
Hey, what's up?
oh, what's up?
Not much, not much. Just trying to stay out of trouble and, you know.
Oh, well, you're in the wrong place. You're trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, well, I almost typed something in the comments section, but I didn't want you to yell at me, so.
Ooh.
No, you didn't do nothing wrong.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see, Mike, you're blurred.
I'm blurred. I wish.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Dish, you're the best.
And
You make it what it is, sweetheart.
all right. I'm glad we're on the same page.
How do I change it, Michelle?
I guess it's probably going to work itself out. What's your bandwidth on?
Right, what?
Your bandwidth at the very top of your page, where the little telephone where you leave the call.
Okay,
the little telephone signal.
Limit bandwidth, adjust your video quality to limit your bandwidth usage. Learn more. It's on all the way on the it's all the way on the plus.
Okay, it'll work itself out.
Is it supposed to be?
Yes.
Yeah, or unless you're going out, then you just lower it.
Or do you want me to go into settings and see if I can screw with the?
No, it's okay.
What if I do this?
No, you're fine. It's fine.
Can you read that?
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see it. I can't read it.
That's
but anyways, yeah, I'll help you. Next time you want to do a shout out video, dude, just get a hold of me.
That's the type of mood I'm in.
And I can help you out with these shout out videos, because.
Oh my! I'm not even gonna ask.
Look at the Stumpalicious, Stumpatacious.
Stumpa.
Look at the wavy hair. Look at the Stumpalicious issues. Nummy in the tummy.
Oh my word! Enough.
Easy
Right.
Lots of love.
Good evening to you, Dish.
Right on.
Mike,
Yes, sir.
Johnny, Michelle, how y'all doing this evening?
Not too bad yourself, my brother.
And I'm still on this side of the dirt, so I ain't gonna bitch about it yet.
Right on.
Right?
GI said clean your camera and thank
He's
your
good.
radio. I'll check
I'm
it
sorry.
out.
I'm sorry. He's good now. You're clear.
I cleaned my camera.
Okay.
Can you see my beautiful face now?
You look very nice.
Unfortunately, yeah.
In the spirit of the ghosts, I have a ghost joke.
Ooh.
Can I tell it?
Yeah, it's not too scary.
No, I don't think it's too scary. And by the way, I have something else to tell you about that later. But anyway, so there's this professor. He's in an auditorium, about 50 kids from college. And he's okay. Today we're going to talk about ghosts. How many of you believe in ghosts? And half the friggin' auditorium's hands go up. He says, that's good. He says, out of all you guys that believe in them, how many of you have seen them? 10 hands go up. He says, oh, that's great. That's awesome. He says, out of all you guys that raised your hands for that, he says, how many of you have ever had sex with a ghost? One hillbilly from Maine raises his hand. So the professor says, why don't you come down here and explain to us how you had sex with a ghost? So the kid goes running down there, and he says, the professor says to him, so, please explain to us how you've had sex with a ghost. He says, oh, you said ghost. I thought you meant goat.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, hi, Johnny. How are you, pal?
Roll Tide, how are you?
All right, I love you. You are the best. You are the
Roll
best.
that right on in there.
It's about time you realize that.
And hey, Dish, I would have did one of two things to Michelle in that fucking cemetery. Okay? A, I would have called two of my friends and said, hey, listen, I'm bringing my friend to the cemetery. She's a little scaredy cat. This is what I need you to do. On my cue, I need you to scare the piss out of her. Right?
Right.
Or you should have, like, walked ahead of her, shut your phone off or whatever, your headlamp, whatever you had on, you know, and went, oh, Michelle, help, it's got me. Something. Or I would have drove off when you closed the doors. I'd have driven off. Are you kidding me? Oh, that would have made for frickin'. That would have went viral.
Right on.
We might have had a killing up there.
Yeah, just teasing Michelle.
Yeah, she did have a gun.
Michelle,
I was
I
going to say
would
they were both armed, and
right. That could be.
she would shoot at that truck and stop you, bitch.
Michelle, I'm just teasing you, hon. I wouldn't want that to happen to you.
You're a liar.
Yeah, if she'd have shot at my truck, it would have been on that donkey.
It's okay, Michelle. I can get that fixed. It's all right. You just got to know Dish. She wouldn't have said anything. She'd been cool. She would have. She'll say, that's nothing the duct tape won't fix.
Wow. I got called a Yankee from fucking Glock. Damn.
Truth hurt.
Hi, G.I. Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good there, butter lips. How are you?
I'm getting better. I was in a grumpy mood. That's why I'm drinking out of my grumpy mug. And but anyway, I'm getting there. I'm happier.
Good.
You know.
Good. Grumpy's not good.
No, it's not, and it's not. You know, in my mind, you know, the thoughts in there aren't good. You know, so.
I think we all have those days, brother.
Right on.
I have them every day.
Yeah, I just.
taking pictures on why.
Yeah, what was that thing that just blinked in my frickin' eye?
Somebody took a
He's taking big pictures of our resident woolly booger.
Oh, I'll give you a picture now.
Oh yeah, we need some good pictures because
Ah,
I'll give you one of my fat, hairy chest. How's that sound, Michelle?
No,
I had to go digging for photos just to do our little
That
little
thing,
skit that we did.
that was freaking funny as, oh my Christ, was that funny?
Yeah,
Yes,
I loved how Mike was going.
Damn Johnny blew me and Bird Dog up.
That's
Yeah.
right. Lord, you guys right the Christ out of that off that park bench.
Oh, we ain't done yet.
That's what you get for sitting in the park next to the firefight, man.
Right?
I take no prisoners when it's time to rock and roll.
Exactly. Tell him.
That was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I want those boots
yeah, those were awesome.
Yeah.
with the 3 spikes on them. I said, "Yep." I saw that. I was like, "I want those fucking boots."
That was pretty good. The other one you did too. What was the other one? Some kind of Christmas thing or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
where we were on the beach.
Oh, the one with the beach.
Yeah.
That was funny as heck.
Bird dog slapping the dolphin's ass.
Right?
Yeah, right.
I tell you, and I don't mean this. I don't know. Probably gonna sound racist me saying it, but that first one, especially, I swear to God, I thought it was Stump, but the picture you took, he looks really dark, and I was like, "Who's that black guy? I don't remember him being on the panel."
That was a summer picture of Stump. Tans up well.
Yeah. That picture was taken a few years ago, back when I was still riding. God Almighty, 2,000-3,000 miles a week on the bike. It seemed like. See, I was outside a lot.
Okay. Is he froze up? Yeah.
Yeah, I get really dark if I'm out in the sun a lot.
No.
Right on.
I don't. I turn bright red and burn, and then turn bright white again.
There's our India.
Bird
My,
dog looks awesome.
My Cherokee side does not come through when it comes to the sun. It's all Irish.
Oh.
I had it on both sides. I guess that's why it predominant or what.
Yeah.
Bird dog, can I call you Pocahontas for short?
Yes.
Or just Poca? Which one do you want?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yep, to you too.
Thank you. It's nice to see we've got a lot of good friends tonight we haven't seen in a while. Hello?
Right?
Cool.
Yep, I'm going casting bullets tomorrow, so.
Right on.
Oh, we still guy I'd reload and cast bullets with. His family invited me over, so me and him's gonna cast bullets, and then we'll take a break and eat Thanksgiving dinner, and then we'll go back to casting bullets.
Awesome. Good deal. That's good fellowship right there.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
I'm gonna go hunting tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are we using a gun, a bow? What are we using?
I'll be using a 6mm rifle,
Nice.
Remington, and probably get up early, about 4:30, after Jamie time anyway. He's out that way.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
There he is.
Hey, Bird Dog.
Hey, Brian.
Trying to hide from
What's going on there, brother T-Hand?
He must be adjusting some stuff.
Is that an old rifle you have, Dish? That you using?
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, not Dish. Hell, bird
I was
dog.
going to say, I didn't think they had a rifle by me.
There's so many damn pictures across there. I'm getting all.
I know it, right?
Nope.
TR, what did you ask me, honey? I'm sorry.
Is that an old rifle that you're gonna take with you?
Well, it's one that I've had most of my life, so that makes it old. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
you didn't have to give out that information. You could have said your grandfather's or something. We wouldn't know the damn difference.
I don't know. I guess it's probably 20 years old. You know.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was just asking because
25 years old.
the 6mm. I mean, it was somewhat popular there for a while, and you just don't ever hear about it anymore. That's why I was asking.
Well, you're right. There was a pretty good lawsuit involved with that 243, and so this is the 6mm, and I like it. It's great for our little Florida deer.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Nice little rifle. It's really for a youth, but it's perfect for myself, my size. Works awesome.
Yeah, about that size. 243 was popular here, probably back in the 80s and 90s. But now everybody wants 300 Winchester Magnums and shit to shoot a deer at 40 yards.
Win mags.
They like hamburger, apparently.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, at least the 270. But you're right. Does seem like the wind mag.
Yeah.
It's good if you're out west. You've got some wind to shoot through, but not necessary here.
Well, you know how guys, they want the biggest and baddest round, and they overkill. I don't even deer hunt, so it don't matter to me. Shit, whatever.
Oh, I'm lost.
Well, I'm kind of irritated, to be honest with you guys, because it's just us tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a little rant. But my buddy, he shot the 6-point tonight, so, I mean, I'm happy for him, but damn it.
Right? That could have been yours.
Oh, yeah, we've all seen him, and, but anyway, so, we love him. Billy's a great guy. He's so funny. But he's killed all the bucks out there. So, I'm going to have to give him a good bone picking tomorrow.
Johnny, what was it you were watching about the old lady, the elderly lady, 72-year-old one that shot the deer? Tell them about that. I'm sure they might have heard it, but I thought that was interesting.
72-year-old woman was hunting with her son, and I believe it was down in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And she shot a 9-point buck, and when they got it back to the house to skin it, hung it up, and he goes to split around the legs and come down to the genitalia area. It had female genitalia.
Yeah. Yep.
Usually when you see those, it's a hermaphrodite. It has both. This was a female. It was a doe parch, but had antlers.
But it had antlers.
The game warden in that area had said that he'd been a game warden for 18 years, and that was the third one he had seen in 18 years. So it's rare, but not so crazy rare.
There was just one up in Maine, Johnny. I don't know if you were here the other night when I said it. Yeah. There was one up in Maine. Guy shot, I think it was an 8-pointer or a 10-pointer. Same thing. And the guy at the weigh station says, hey, you got a doe here, right? The bad part about it is he didn't even get to take the deer.
Yeah. Well, the Georgia game warden, they allowed him to keep it.
Oh,
they tagged it as a buck because it had 9. It was a 9-point buck.
Right.
And when that happens in nature, because there's no way for you to tell. I mean, you have to go by the horns. So the Game and Fish in Georgia tagged it as a buck and let them go on with it.
Yeah, it's either antlerless or
Right. You know, when you're trying to shoot legal and you shoot a 9-point buck, you expect it to be a buck. You can't be held responsible if it turns out to be a doe.
Now, do you guys have? Massachusetts doesn't have one, but up in New Hampshire, they have 2 days in, I believe, November. Is it November or December? One or the other. That you can take any deer, but it's only for 2 days. So in other words, me as a non-resident who's only going to get a buck permit, right? I can go up on that day and take a doe too. Either or.
In Alabama, it's 2 weeks, and it's toward the end of December.
So that's cool.
I think it's pretty wide. Well, I don't say wide open, but I think it's pretty liberal here in South Carolina because our deer population is so big that I think a lot of it is you can take does. Or there's just a limit throughout or something. I don't know. Like I said, I have so many people that deer hunt. A buddy of mine called me today. He's got a deer ready to be picked up this week or next week. So,
God damn.
Yeah, you're running out of freezer space.
I am. I'm gonna have to clean it out. Seriously, I still got deer from last year because I got like 2 deer last year.
I remember you said so.
Hey, Chris.
You need to get you one of them little apartment deep freezers, chest freezers.
Really. Yeah, really.
Instead of just using the refrigerator top.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if you ever get that damn garden to grow, you can put some peas in the freezer.
Yeah, no shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't had too much luck here in the last couple of years.
Nah, that last one there, it got weeded up bad.
Yeah, I gave up on that script.
But that was because your schedule changed, though, and screwed you up.
Yeah, and I'm experimenting with different stuff. I keep growing different stuff. 2 or 3 years ago, I had a really good garden. So I'm like, this coming summer, just to see a nice full garden, I'm growing the same shit again.
Right.
Those deer you was talking about?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're pseudo-hermaphrodites. The male parts are up the side of them.
Now, Tia, you have chickens, right?
Yeah.
Do you have? I was watching and thinking my sister was thinking about getting chickens, but then one of her neighbors, she's up in Vermont, and one of her neighbors said, "Oh, I tried that, but the chickens I had lice and yada yada yada." And, do they get them a lot? The chickens get lice a lot, or
you can dust them.
I guess. Well, I saw a video on YouTube that I sent to my sister, and because I looked it up on YouTube and everything, and this person that had it went over a particular type of chicken or what have you, and then when you're buying them, to look, look under the feathers on the belly and everything before you even purchase it.
Yeah, you look up underneath their tail feathers, you look up underneath their wing feathers. But even if they get lice, all you do is you take a little 7 dust, put it in a sock,
Yeah.
and dust up underneath their tail feathers and up underneath their arms. And if that don't work, get you a little can of dental snuff, and then melt some Vaseline in a pot. Put you about 4 to 5 tablespoons of the dental snuff in the Vaseline, and it'll make a black salve. It's what you call black leaf 40. You can take and rub it up underneath their tail feathers and under the wing feathers, and it'll kill mites, lice, anything.
Cool. She really wanted to do it,
Well, even if you pin them up, if you give them, make a dirt bath for them, a dust, and like really dry dirt or dust, they'll naturally take dirt baths, and that will snuff out and kill a lot of parasites and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So I let mine free range on the days I'm off, and they got spots that has little overhangs and stuff, and they have dug out, and they got their little dirt bath spots that they go and do that.
I could never keep chickens long enough. They always ended up in the crock pot.
Right.
Right.
I always kept some chickens for laying and some of them for meat.
The best way, the natural way, is put you a shallow pan, 2-inch pan in their coop pen area with diatomaceous earth in it, and when they get in it to dust their cells, it'll kill the lice and mites on its own.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell her that because I know she's still interested in doing it because she wants the eggs. She wants you know what I mean.
Chickens are the easiest damn thing there are to raise. I mean, it's like damn near zero maintenance. Just feed and water them, they'll take care of themselves. I mean, that's the reason I hadn't done like rabbits and goats and everything else, because it's like nothing against or anything, but it's like chickens. They just don't require any time or effort.
Right.
Right. They get in the sand and they'll rough their feathers up and they'll get in a little sand ditch somewhere and they'll just roll around in it, and that helps too, keep them clean. They'll ruffle up their feathers and clean themselves and things.
Yeah, one of the stops I do way up in northern New Hampshire. This woman has a coop and she built it like into like an octagon, and they're all fenced in. And then of course they have their their coop, but I mean she even chicken wired the top around the whole octagon. The whole octagon's probably shit, I don't know. I don't know, probably 100 feet round, I guess. But because I guess the hawks were coming in and grabbing them, and so she put the chicken wire up there.
Look at the puppy.
She's got a ton. She feeds them grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers.
Yeah, introduce us to the puppy, man.
Hey, good boy. Hey, little buddy.
What's up, pal?
Can't hear you.
You tried.
Yeah, he's an absolute douchebag. Oop, did I say that out loud? Fuck, sorry.
You're allowed one slip up a night.
One slip up a night. Can I too?
I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I mean, I meant it, but not to be it out loud. You know what I mean?
No. Brian, you got any knife porn? We need some porn, Sean.
Shit, yeah, let me get it out.
She said not.
Girls, get your magnifying glasses out.
That GI's got like a ton of them.
Girls, get your magnifying glasses.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, but come on. Bish, a guy TI's age, that fucking thing's like a piece of liver trying to go in a keyhole.
Oh my word.
Speak for yourself.
I don't
Yeah, I'm with you.
have anything finished.
Hey, Brian, that was a hell of a night you did for Dino.
He froze up.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
He'll be back shortly. So, not gonna get into politics or political.
Yeah, right. Here we go.
But did you happen to listen to the scanner last night?
You know, we tried. We watched the footage for hours. We listened to the scanner for hours, and then the footage went off. CNN just decided, and we couldn't find another station that had it. I mean, and it was just getting good too. They had just started pulling people out of the crowd or pepper spraying them and everything, and then the footage gone.
Well, they might catch some footage of a damn police brutality, so we gotta cut that shit
Yeah,
off.
I say that again because they don't show something that it all counts out at the same time.
Send the choppers away. Shit's about to get real.
Hey, I seen a little news clip, and it was Ferguson police and stuff, and they was talking about what was happening at the riots and stuff, and there was a few big objects, but overall, and they had like this display out. This is the stuff they've been throwing at the police officers, and 90% of it was empty plastic bottles. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? They're throwing fucking water bottles at you, and y'all freaking out over it? Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying they're getting out of control and stuff, but just the fact that what he was saying was, look, this is the stuff that they're, assaulting us with.
Wow.
And it was water bottles.
Yeah.
Be careful, yeah. Liable to knock you unconscious.
Hell, to get it to throw 10 yards, you allow us to dislocate your shoulder trying to swim. You ain't got no water in it. It's light.
I ain't kidding. It was a whole freaking table. Now, there was a couple of a couple of pieces of metal or something, but for the most part, it was all plastic bottles. And it ain't like they was melted. It wasn't like it was Molotov cocktails. It was just, plastic bottles.
Well, they don't play like them folks down in Puerto Rico did when they were protesting where we used to bomb that little island off the coast of Puerto Rico.
Right. The Navy used to bomb the shit out of that.
Before we finally pulled away from that and closed it down, quit doing all the bombing down there.
Yeah.
I got sent down there to do security for the riots that they were doing down there. Shit, them son of a bitches was throwing 2-inch pieces of rebarb at you at 100 miles an hour.
Nice.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit ain't no joke.
No, it ain't. And I didn't really follow that whole Ferguson thing, to be honest with you.
Oh, I could.
Bits and pieces I followed, but I gotta tell you, whatever way the ball dropped, whatever side of the fence it dropped on, obviously it didn't go the way that people wanted.
Right.
Yeah, right. Well, everybody,
But not for nothing, there are ways to go about things. It's kind of like the freaking dislike button. I won't go down that road, but there are ways to go about things, right? And there are ways not to go about things. And these idiots, they're tearing up their own town.
Yeah.
Now all they're doing is costing their own town more money, because as they tear it up, the cops are all on overtime. So the cops are just sitting there going, cha-ching, 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 thank you very much, thank you very much. They don't give a shit. They're making a hell of a lot more money than you are. Destroying property and everything. You know what I mean? They're just dumb. It's just stupid.
They're actually, and they're justifying the police state.
Well, again, I didn't see the whole. I didn't get into the whole shooting and everything.
Justifying the MRAPs and all the riot gear and all the shit.
Well,
this kind of shit is what justifies that to cops.
Right. Exactly.
Here's my penny's worth. If it had been something that I was going to be involved in, where they running around tearing up the Dollar Tree and burning up the fucking Taco Bell and all this other shit, and people's the own town folks' cars, I'd have been bitch slapping them and saying, hey, you mad at the courts, you mad at the cops, and you mad at the city hall. Why are you not burning them down? I mean, if you're going to do something against the government,
right.
Let's do something against the government. Don't go burn down the guy that owns
the car,
the taco chain, or the car that's your job come Monday while you out there acting a fool on Saturday and Sunday. Take your happy, brave ass, bold ass over there and burn City Hall down.
Yeah.
Not saying I justified doing that, but I mean it
would have been understandable then.
Exactly.
It's kind of like, you know, I understand where people come from when you know, if you live in a town of, you know, fucking 300 friggin' people, and the police department's buying all this equipment like T.I. was just mentioning, you know, it's kind of silly, you know. But if you live in a city and there's 90,000, 100,000 people, you know, yeah, then I'm on the cop side. Buy all that shit for shit like this. You know, you can't. I mean, we all talk about being prepared. I'm not trying to be a wise ass or nothing, right? I'm being dead serious. You know, we all talk about being prepared and all this and that. Well, they got to be prepared too. You know what I mean? So, but these, I don't know, these people down there, they're just not thinking at all.
What was the deal with New York, Los Angeles, and all them jumping into it? I mean, the boy probably never been to Los Angeles or New York his entire life. I don't understand why they.
Something to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what it is really? It's an organized situation that is done by some of the very far left groups. That some of them are environmentalists, some of them are the anarchists. They actually have, you know, student unions that get together and are professional rebel rousers. And they have a great use of the social networking, and they plan when to come and get together and where to meet, and they'll posse up and, you know, again, protest, whatever you want to call it. And that's what is going on all across the country.
Yeah, it's crazy though. I mean, it makes no sense.
Amen, boy.
Not to someone like you and me, you know, really. I mean, normal people, just, it's something that is very devious.
Right. Running about them people's cars, that's just going to make car insurance go up in that town and city or whatever. I mean, imagine.
Yep. And it's, I don't know, I just even, you know, it's like these idiots after people win, you know, their city wins a Super Bowl or the Stanley Cup or something, and they're tipping cars over, and I'm like, what are you doing?
It's the same level of stupidity.
What are you doing?
Like the basketball championships, football championships, all the hockey games, all this shit like you're talking about. It's the same level of stupidity.
Right. Well, why are you doing it? You know, there was a small group, and when I mean small, I'm going to say probably 1,000 or so, in Boston when the Red Sox finally won the freaking World Series, and you know, and so all they were asked to do was just keep moving, get out of the street, go to a bar, have fun, get freaking shit faced, knock yourself out. Who cares? Nobody cares. You know what I mean? And I guess, and what happened was, if I can remember the story correctly, a girl who was standing in the group with a bunch of people, and the cops shot the I want to say not the beanbag, the plastic bullets, and hit the girl. She died. But you know, that's obviously way unfortunate that happened. But
yeah, they don't call them less than lethal for nothing. They're not non-lethal. They're less than. But in certain cases, certain people it will kill.
But you know, my point is like, you know, you look at all the old tapes back in the '60s, right, when all the riots and stuff, and you know, the cops hitting with the fire hoses and all that shit. Here's my thing: if you don't want to be sprayed down with a hose, or shot with a beanbag, or pepper sprayed, any of that shit, don't do any of the stupid shit that's gonna get you for that shit to happen to you. You know what I mean? It's that simple.
Well, you definitely are subjecting yourself to some harsh situations.
You're right on, Bird Dog.
I think they was going to riot and burn the place down no matter what the answer was, no matter what the verdict was. Well, not verdict, but the, you know, indictment or not.
Right.
I would agree.
They was there to riot. They was there to instigate, and no matter what.
It's a damn shame. It's, I don't know.
If they'd took this protest the other way and just protested and demonstrated at City Hall, courthouse, police station, and not been looting and burning their own damn neighborhood, I would be praising them right now instead of calling them a bunch of idiots.
Right. Pay a $25 permit like everybody else does to do a protest.
Fuck the permit, because I don't believe you guys had to do that, but get out there and do it right.
Sometimes local government makes you do that shit, you know.
But, yeah, you know,
Well, there's enough of
that's
you
a
out
whole
there
different.
they won't.
Right.
Good point.
That's a whole different conversation.
Good
But
point.
the fact remains is get out there and protest how you should protest.
Right.
You don't burn your own damn neighborhood down.
Peacefully.
Tune in Friday. Me and Johnny gonna cover this shit from top to bottom.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna be there.
Plug.
You know, I'll be there, man. But that's the conundrum on Friday night at what time, Johnny?
10 p.m. Eastern.
10 Eastern.
No, it's a
for all
conundrum.
you people that did I say that properly? Did I pronounce it right?
Yes, conundrum.
It's hard to pronounce with all the space in between the lips, you know.
You sure that's not that gap between your ears?
Here we go. I can treat your voice like a fucking start. It's Wednesday, motherfucker. Watch
What
yourself.
fucking space between the letters?
You motherfuckers.
What fucking space between the letters? It's a conundrum, not a fucking conundrum, which is what you said to start with. What the fuck, Mike?
And that's on Johnny Bastard Arms channel, 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Thank you, Tia. Thank you, Tia.
Right.
Are you? Is Jesus Christ, but that's sitting beside me, gonna be there tomorrow night? Or?
If he wants to.
Stump should be. He's always invited.
Fuck, Stump. Just sit there like this for 1 minute, will you? Until you head to the right. Just like him.
It is tilted to the right a bit, Mike.
You got the Jesus slippers on too?
Nah. But I don't ever recall seeing or hearing any story of Jesus, God, whatever term you want to use here.
Yeah.
I've never seen a picture or heard a story of him smoking a cigarette and drinking Evan Williams. I don't think that's going on.
That's all right.
Right.
Yeah, he may not be Jesus, but he might be guarding the damn gate when you get there, so be careful.
He's the bouncer.
Yep.
He's the
Saw it
bouncer.
off to the gate.
Michelle, can I have permission to bring up one more political thing?
Sure.
I'm just asking. You don't want me to-
Whoa. Let me fill you in. You're not brand new, but you're don't ask, just do. It's better to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
Don't call him
Yeah, I like that, brother.
Michelle Blue said try it again.
Yep. Mike,
Yep.
Mike,
sir.
remember that it's always easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission, okay?
I remember that, brother. I didn't read the whole story, but I just saw the headline about there was a 12-year-old kid shot out in Cleveland, I believe.
Yes.
And he did in fact have a paintball gun on him, and was shooting a paintball gun.
I thought it was a BB gun, but either way, it's still not a real gun.
No, it's not a real gun. But
Blue.
did the police officers know it wasn't a real gun?
Signs on it.
You know what? I feel bad for both parties. I obviously feel bad. Hang on. I obviously feel bad that a child is dead. Number one, first and foremost. You know what I mean? First and foremost. But you know what? I'm willing to bet that frickin' cop will never be right again either.
Well,
I mean right in the head. I mean right in the head. You know what I'm saying?
Video has surfaced as soon as he got out of the shot. But
Video had surfaced what? Johnny, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
as soon as the cop got out of the car, he shot the kid.
Okay, but and again, I didn't follow the whole thing, so I'm asking these questions.
Well,
Did he point the paintball gun at the cop?
It was in his pants. He did reach for it, but I think there was a balance of extreme stupidity on the child's part.
Oh yeah.
And
But he's being a child too, so he doesn't
Exactly.
know.
And being too quick on the draw on the cop's part. But just by the video with no audio that I saw today,
Right.
it looked like he went to the gun too quick. But it was clear that the gun was, or BB gun, paintball gun, whatever the hell it turns out to really be, was in the kid's waistband, and he did reach for it. So
Wow.
it's one of those up in the air. What would you do in that situation? Kind of calls.
Well, like I said, that's.
And yes, like Brandon said, the gun did look real, on that grainy ass video that I saw.
Right.
But it's a tragedy all the way around.
It is, and it's so it's just rotten, like you just said. It's rotten for both sides, and I don't see how like I said, I don't see how that crop's going to be right in the head, and I feel for him. I really do. I would hate to be put in that frickin' position.
Hey, Blue.
Can you hear us, Blue?
Hello, boy in blue.
Central to 452 Blue.
Over.
Radio check. Boy in blue. Central to Boy in blue.
Hey, Jerry Pruitt.
He's got that same look on his face that I get when I don't know whether I need to go poo before I leave the house or not.
Well, he heard you, apparently.
Should I go? Yeah, I think I'm.
Should I stay or should I go?
It's always taste.
That was a good one. Oh, man.
Jammy.
But yeah, we're gonna cover that subject tomorrow too, because I got a lot of thoughts on that.
All right, cool.
Not tomorrow, but Friday.
I know what you meant. Good. I'll be there. I'll be there listening to that.
Yeah.
Oh, being a wise ass tonight.
Wait a minute, Mike. Who's being the wise ass now? I didn't hear anybody insult you.
No, nobody insulted me. I was agreeing with you.
Comment, I was agreeing with you, dickhead.
I'm agreeing with you too.
Okay, then.
You're the man.
Blue, if it's not letting you talk, you may have to just come in and out again to get it to kick in.
Is he hearing us, Johnny?
Yeah, he can hear us. Sometimes that's just the trick to get it to.
Well, I see the volume thing kick up. Say something to us, Blue.
There, did it work yet?
There you go.
It goes.
There you go.
What the hell?
Shazam!
Bam.
Yep, that worked. Whatever you did fixed it.
Hey,
I'm
Blue.
not going to touch it then.
He's ready to Miranda rights.
Right.
He's doing background checks on all those. What he's doing.
Oh, shit.
I had to push it through Avis real quick.
Right. So how you been doing?
Oh, not bad. I went ahead with the Gorilla Tavern's knife sheath, and I got it back in the mail today. So
Awesome. That was quick, right?
Right on.
Wow, that's nice.
Good choice. The
video on there.
camouflage, yeah.
He does good work.
yeah, and I don't know what he usually charges people, but I'm not going to tell you what he charged me because I think it was an awesome price.
That's very nice.
He's very very reasonable priced.
Yeah, especially with the $5 and whatever shipping including in that, so it was pretty cool.
Yep.
Right on.
I'll tell you this,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for the distance and the amount of time it would take to ship and ship back, I'd have him do all my codecs.
That's
Yeah.
He does great work.
substantial.
Yeah, he does.
Yep, I got 2 more knives. I need to get cheese from him for. I just hadn't had the money here lately. He's gonna make it. Gonna get him to make it out of that woodland camo like you got yours out of. I feel bad. I asked him to order the shit, and then I didn't have the money to get it when I thought I would. So,
Johnny, you don't like the sheets that the motors come in?
no.
It doesn't lock in for you nice, or?
Well, it locks in fine. It's just it's uncomfortable to wear on your belt to me.
Too bulky.
Too bulky. Hang on a minute. I'll show you. Hang on a minute. I'll show you something.
Okay.
Well, he's looking for that. Is there a way that I can get just the chat part of the YouTube so I don't have to keep loading the video? Because I think that's what's killing my connection here.
You mean the internal chat or the external?
No, the whatever's just on the YouTube chat. I like watching what people are saying, but I can't keep the video running on both.
Pause the video. If you pause the video,
right,
the chat will still run live.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try that.
That makes sense.
So you have two YouTube windows open, Blue?
No, I just have YouTube and then the Hangout.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, so you have two. I got you.
All right, this is the Mora knife, the companion, and this is the one Gorilla made me.
Oh, so that's a lot shorter.
Shorter, flatter.
Yep.
And it has the buckles on it where you can carry it scalp.
Right.
Or, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's
now does the handle sit high in that? Yeah.
That's what I got, Johnny.
Yeah, yeah. So this is what I prefer, and then I won it from him, and he sent it in black.
That's a nice sheet, John.
Yeah, but I got 2 more Moras, and I wanted to get the woodland camo ones, so that's what he's going to make me. Once
now, who's doing it, Johnny?
The Gorilla Tavern.
Yep. Cool.
He used to be on Jammy Time all the time. He just ain't been able to here lately.
Right.
Life's got him caught up.
He's gonna come back on the panel with us soon.
Yeah, I chatted with him and Stump one night after the chat, right, Stump? That was him that we chatted with after the chat.
Yep, that is a fact.
Yep.
He's a good dude, man.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. Does good work, and like Blue just attested to, his prices are really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
If he don't have the knife that you have, like that different, I forget what brand it was that Blue had, but you just send it to him, and he molds it to your knife and sends it right back to you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
How long ago did I put that video up about needing a sheath for that? It couldn't have been any more than maybe a week and a half ago.
Yeah, about a week and a half, and then took you like a day or 2 to see the comments where we said check him out, contact him,
right?
And then boom, here you are.
Well, that's not a bad turnaround at all. Holy shit.
So, a week turnaround from Blue's part all the way back to Blue.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah, Tavern don't fuck around. He make a kayak sheet quick.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, what's your face? Numbnuts. Don't be telling my wife that I'm smoking in the house. What's wrong with you?
Did you just call Michelle numbnuts?
Hell no, she don't have nuts.
Talking about
Numbnuts.
Brandon out there.
Yeah, Brandon, that's his name.
Oh.
I beg to differ.
Why, do you have nuts?
I got nuts right here.
I'm not talking about Johnny's in the jar like where mine is. You know,
No,
mine
are in my pants. I'm a
Oh,
grown
come
man.
on. Michelle, tell him to call a spade a spade. His nuts are in a jar, aren't they?
No,
No.
I couldn't fit them in a jar.
Oh, my Christ. Now, Johnny, by the way, I got to tell you something. Earlier during the chat, when somebody asked Michelle if she was part Native American there, and that was your cue. When she said no, that was your cue to say you want some. You know, but you didn't get that.
I was sitting there trying to think, and I was like, I'd forgotten about Johnny had Indian in him, but
You don't have a little Indian in you? Nope. You want some?
you're right.
All right.
Notice I said little Johnny.
That's because you keep projecting your situation on everybody else. And I'll be back. I gotta get a beer.
His balls are big, but his Twinkie's really tiny.
Right. And it ain't clean.
Differ on that.
Oh, come on. Shit on him, for Christ's sakes, Michelle. Shit all over him. Come on. Have some fun.
You ain't messing up my resources. I'm sorry, buddy. You on your own.
Hell, you talk about all the plastic. It's the same thing, eh?
I ain't saying about no plastic. What are you talking about?
No, not at all. You just talk about going to adult stores all the time. What, just to look at the posters?
Never been in one. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, not one. Probably, what, a couple of hundred?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So I'm going to pick up a prescription, right? And so I go over to this magazine rack. It's huge rack, too. The freaking thing's got to be about 16 feet long, right? You know, about 5 feet tall. You know what? There wasn't one freaking hunting or gun magazine in that whole fucking rack. I could get what's the one? I forget the name of the stupid magazine. But I can, with the girls on, I can get the biker magazine. I can get
Maxim.
Thank you. Thank you. I can get Maxim. I can get all these. The frickin' Inquirer. I can get all these magazines, but not one with a gun on it. Not one hunting magazine, American Rifleman, any of that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Where you at again?
Location,
Yeah, right?
location.
It's a lot different in South Carolina. It's like a good third of it is either hot rods or gun magazines. It takes up this third.
Yep.
That's what it was, Tom.
There's even a section now for like survivalist and outdoors.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta move, man. Holy shit.
Now stay where you're at.
No, you keep your no R pronouncing ass up there.
Wow. You two bitches shitting on me? Okay.
You hold still long enough, you'll eat a turd.
Wow. Okay.
Proud
Yeah, right. And I'm too tired to even joust tonight. I'm saving myself up for fucking Saturday with Johnny.
You're not developing a bromance question, are you there, Mike?
I love Johnny. He's a great guy. But I'm going to be all over his fucking shit as soon as fucking Auburn takes care of Alabama. I'm never going to shut up until next year about it. So he's in trouble if Auburn wins.
Hey, Steve Spearman. Steve Spearman's in the house.
Hey, Taco!
Got one down, one on the ground.
Hey, speaking of deer,
Congrats, fat man. Awesome.
Rock on, brother.
Speaking of deer, we was taking a break today at work, And I work right beside 85. It's somewhat, a lot of shit there, but at the same time, there's a lot of woods. And I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden, I'd say it's about a 6-point buck just ran right in front of, just right across the yard of our plant, and jumped over the road, jumped over the fence, and head off down a field.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, guys, that was pretty cool break.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Johnny, I'm watching that video of that kid with that gun right now. It's on CNN. That's a rough call.
Is it?
Yeah, I tell you, it was real close.
I was watching I had to go to Ryder today with my work truck, so I'm there for like an hour and a half. And on the TV, they got this show called The Doctors, I guess. And they had this girl on that she hit a deer, and the antler got impaled into her cheek. She's only about 16 years old, just got her license or whatever. And the antler went right into her face.
Oh.
We had a crash one time. Speaking about deer crashes, the girl's dad was driving. She was in the passenger seat. The A-post, which goes follows the windshield. Basically the deer jumped in the air and it caught it halfway in the deer, split it in half, and the deer came through the windshield, and there was just everything everywhere all over this poor girl.
Oh,
she didn't get hurt, so
she must have been mortified.
Oh, that would have been horrible. I mean, everything. Imagine gutting a deer and putting it on your face.
Right.
Nah.
I probably would have puked once or twice.
Bet you that smelled lovely.
Hell, in the South, when you kill your first deer, you get a handful of the blood and you blood the person. Throw the blood in their face.
I'm not even going to tell you what they did to me. Not on air, anyway.
If you miss your first deer, they cut your tail off.
And they talk about Southerners and goats and sheep, and there Mike's talking about what they do up north.
What? I didn't use any animals. Oh, you mean with the deer? Yeah. All right, I'll tell you. Actually, I'll type it that way. There, nobody can hear me saying it.
I can't bleep anything out, okay?
Fuck it, I'll just say it. So I shot my deer and yada yada yada, and because I didn't want to fuck it up because it was my first deer, I had somebody else do it, and so I'm helping him do it, and the other guys all showed up, and my buddy says, "Mike, you got your knife on you?" I says, "Yeah." He says, "Give me a knife." I'm like, "All right, here, And he takes my knife. Well, I'm up, just trying to help the kid out and everything. And the next thing I know, I hear, "Hey, Mike." And the fucking guy slaps him right across the fucking face with the deer's cock.
Got big slap.
And I'm like, "What are you doing? Why would you hit me with a..." You know what I actually thought it was? I actually thought it was part of the hoof. And I'm like, he goes, "Hey, you like this, don't you? And we're up in Maine." Well, you fucking jerk. He says, "Welcome to the club." He says, "We all went through it, now you're going through it." I'm like, "Remind me never to shoot a fucking deer up here with you guys again."
Dang that. See that?
Fat Man says, "Give new meaning to poker face."
Right?
Right on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna bang out sick next Friday and go hunting. Friday and Saturday.
It won't do you no good, but go ahead.
Oh, driver, I hope you're alright.
That wasn't recently, honey.
Fuck, oh, that kid, oh. Fucking, Brandon, How the hell can you make fun of me ever again? You came on twice, and thankfully we couldn't hear a goddamn word you were saying. You should never make fun of anybody ever again. You don't even know how to press a goddamn button.
Welcome back, Heart of a Lion. Plug your ears.
Plug
your ears, sweetheart.
Alright, I'll stop swearing. I'm sorry. Which one didn't she like? The goddamn one or the...
Yeah, that one.
Alright. I won't say it again. Oh, I owe you money now, don't I? I told you, right? How much money do I owe you? Well, yeah, but that ain't a swear, though.
$50.
Come on, hang on a second.
All the time.
You remember George Carlin and the 7 words you can't say on TV? And then he added to the list?
Oh, yeah.
None of those words that I've said are on... I have not said one of those words are on his list.
That's his list. What about my list?
I don't know. You haven't tell me what words I can't say.
I'll email it to you.
So how much money do I owe you?
It's $10 a swear.
$10 a swear? What the
Hey, economy prices are rising.
Oh, slap my
It's a
ass.
buyer's market.
You
Mike,
should
this
see what
week,
she...
I think me.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, dude.
I was just gonna say it this.
See, with my little political outburst and stuff, every once in a while, you do. If you really kept up with Michelle Chandler, you know I done sent her like 3 or 4 fucking knives.
Hell, that's in the last month.
3, yep.
Jeez.
I ain't talking about Barlow's. I'm talking Spyderco's. And
Right. There ain't been no Barlow's involved. That's...
Oh, no. He's been good to me, I have to say that. He has.
Who's that?
I got to figure out a way to get him to con him into sending me cans of ammo instead of wasting it out there on that damn tree.
Is that thing about ready to fall over yet?
it's close. I have tore the hell out of one side of it for sure. It's pretty close.
Yep, Black Daddy's definitely going straight to hell.
I was fixing to say, Brandon, I know we are all adults in here, honey, but I really wished you wouldn't put that in the comments. Because if we have somebody that hasn't been in here before to come in here and they start reading the comments, they'll be like, what we walked into? Yeah.
In his defense, right? Because
that's the Florida State player, right?
Right? Yeah, because he's the way he is, at least he didn't, like, you know, use an animal.
I think that's what Winston said.
Just saying.
Go Gators.
Yeah, go Gators.
Roll Tide.
Michelle, this ain't fair. He can't be saying Roll Tide.
What are you talking about?
Because I can't. Because he's taunting me. He wants me to see. See, here's the problem. Every time he says something about Roll Tide, yada yada yada, he knows it just sets me off, and I'm going to swear.
Makes you feel better. Makes you feel better saying that, didn't it?
Oh.
Are you out of cigarettes?
I got 2 left in this pack. Then I got another pack out in the car, so I'm good.
In the car. Okay.
In the car. It's not in the car. It's a car.
I did see a
car.
Sound like a damn crow.
And you expect me not to swear with this abuse.
That's all right. I was just going to say I seen a funny picture on, it was on Facebook, and it's a beautiful picture. It's like the mountains and a lake and all that, and the little quotation was something about, I never thought about it, but all the sounds of nature, of the birds and bees and all that I enjoy so much is just all the animals trying to get laid.
Hey, buddy, light.
Right.
Yep.
Howdy, howdy.
It's true, though.
Right.
Yeah, that's very true.
So how does Stumpette sit back there with your sexy ass right there and not just like rip your clothes from your body? I mean,
Stumpette's not next to me.
She's like right back there, just as calm as can be.
Why do you think his hair is down?
Well, why isn't it?
Let's just say this, okay? She's well satisfied.
Oh, okay. She's done for the night.
That's what I'm saying. So why do you think his hair is all a muss?
She had her 3 or 4 turns in the hay. I got it. Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
all right. Yeah, I knew that you had more than just a one time in you. I knew you did.
Oh my Lord! Come on, people.
She ain't even ready yet, and you're like, come on.
So let me get this straight, dude. So when Brian was here, you were all up in his grill, and you want, you know what I mean. So now Brian's gone, and you go to the stump.
She's an opportunist.
Variety's the spice of life, man.
Yeah, but I don't share. I don't play well with others.
Yeah, but you ain't got no hair for her to pull.
She can pull my chest hair out. How's that?
You might want to start transplanting it. Either that or hitting up the Rogaine salesman.
Why? I like being bald.
It ain't about what you like, brother.
See? Right.
That's why you got dropped like yesterday's meatloaf.
Oh, damn. No, that's what I was talking about.
Michelle.
Holy.
That's where you just say touche and bow out.
Michelle, do you have your PayPal account still up on your thing?
Yeah, why?
I'm about to send you about $500. Okay, I am this close to sending you about $500.
Send away, let's send away, send away.
You people. What you mean by you people?
Right. Right.
Hilarious.
I got a kid at work. Kid at work gets mad at me when I say you people. And he says, hey, Miguel, because he's Spanish. He calls me Miguel. And I'm like, all right, cool. That's cool. I'm cool with that. So I said to him, I go, what? He goes, why do you say you people? I said, I say you people all the time. He goes, oh. And then he started talking to me in Spanish, and I had no clue what the hell he was saying, so I had to go get the other guy. And then they were laughing with each other, and I was being picked on by them, too. Then I come here, I get picked on. I'm just being picked on all day today. You guys are killing me.
Holy crap, where are these grown?
No, you won't. I'm like, that's all.
That? Are you serious?
They don't talk or backlash or nothing. It
exactly.
Just, yeah.
That's why God created a man the right hand.
Look at that. She's going to deep throat it.
Are you serious? Come on, she made those.
Hey, those Chinese are talented. She may have.
I'm telling you what, they are. They're some smart people.
Oh, she can rip the lid off of that one.
Yeah. I tell you right now, if anything comes out of that thing, if anything starts leaking out of that thing, I'm going to throw up. Oh, now that you got their daughter playing with it. Oh, really? Mommy, is this how you do it?
Hey, that one's bigger.
There you go. Slap your face with it. Atta girl.
Holy cow.
She's just happy she found it before she got too old to squat.
Oh, my God. I gotta
yeah,
stop
I'm sorry, but I'm not about to. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Not if the head comes off.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Friday, Michelle will be going down to the florist. Hey, do you have these?
You have a
Holy cow, look at that last one. Oh, look at the pictures that came up afterwards. Oh!
Yeah, that
Wait,
one
I
with the
not
class.
to that part. Hold on.
You should share that one with the class. Oh, Johnny did.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Jeez.
I gotta
How
save these.
dare you, PR? You can't do stuff like that to me. Oh my gracious.
Mm.
None of that.
Trying to post it in internal, external, but it won't let me.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay,
highlight.
I bookmarked it, so.
I did it, TR.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I put the half part in it, and people
Oh,
noticed.
Good Lord have mercy.
I'm
Good luck.
telling you what. What I'm talking about. Sorry.
Good night,
I
Jerry.
thought y'all might enjoy that.
Yeah,
Just
it
a
was
hunch.
enjoying it, but not with a whole panel of people and a whole
Oh
chat.
my goodness.
Are we still live?
Right, I gotta take a break, people. I'll be back. I'll be back.
My goodness.
Those some pretty flowers, I thought.
Yeah,
Those were-
good luck hunting, and happy Thanksgiving, Jerry.
Good night, Jerry.
See you,
Night,
Jerry.
Good
And
luck.
check out the girls. They're all down there squatting.
Of course they are. Wouldn't you? Well, not like that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Sorry.
Oh, this looks like a good place to go pee pee.
Right?
That's Toy Story. I'm sorry. I
A
didn't know
nice
that.
little field here.
This is a great place to squat and go pee pee.
Oh, that's too funny.
GI, that's just not right. Jeez. Hey, Michelle really did turn her camera off. I'm scared. I hear noises in the background.
You hear
that? Michelle, are you still here?
One more minute, please.
Hand check.
Hand check, yes. Oh, no.
One more thrust. The thruster-matic.
Wow.
Amen, Kelly.
Oh, that's better. My camera won't work.
Sure.
It's steamed up.
Oh, wow.
You're supposed to wash your hands after you touch this.
Hey, I got some of that. What's that junk called? The white clear stuff? No, not the KY. It's the hand sanitizer. That's it.
Hand sand. There you go, girl. Woo.
Batman Mandingadus Fernalicious or something like that.
Fernalicious.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, geez, it got him all excited, too.
No, there's somebody banging downstairs. It sounds like my fucking. It sounds like the friggin' house is falling down.
Oh, okay. He said,
Shoot
and I
him.
quote, somebody's banging downstairs.
Sounds like the house is falling down.
I caught that too, Dish.
Right?
I thought y'all get a kick out of that. I seen
Oh,
that the other
geez,
day.
that
I was like, what the hell?
That was good.
I had to go get my pig. That's vibrant.
You know where you had it before that.
Full on vibrate mode, right? This.
Mm-hmm.
This has only got one speed. It kind of sucks.
See?
It does the job, though.
Blue's looking like, what the hell did I come in here for?
I know,
Yeah,
exactly.
I know it, right?
Sorry,
Now
which
I'm just busy looking at my knife. I'm good.
We ain't seen you in a while, Blue.
That's they got my schedule all fucked up, and I don't know what day I'm working what, and it's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, well, I can understand that.
What do we have here?
Don't show them that file I sent you.
I would be so upset because I would so rate his ass. I would be so mad. I'm like, let me help you with that thing. Oh, it's gonna get hard.
Oh, Lord.
word?
Oh,
I'm beginning to agree with Brandon, and y'all said something about his language.
hey, he said the P word.
Well, isn't
the
the C
lady
word,
said
right?
it. Yeah.
Yes, it was the way he said it.
I know.
Hallelujah.
I know. I was just giving you shit. Relax, Dish.
I know, I got you. Ooh, I gotta quit watching this stuff. Ooh, it's hot up in here. Hot up in here.
TR, I'm trying to answer you, but this freaking computer's so slow.
Well, well, we can just talk about it. I mean, you know, we're not getting into really politics or anything. Well, I was just saying, you know, if you could, since me and Johnny will probably talk about the Ferguson thing Friday, if you could chat, you know, I'm sure you would.
I won't be there when you guys are on.
Okay.
I'll be late. I'll probably be getting around about the time I got on here tonight.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'd like to. I would like to.
All right.
Especially about that topic, because that just burns the
I'm
shit out of me.
available, guys. If you need me to be on there, you know, just let me know.
I'm gonna tag in Dish.
Right on, I get his place. I can be copyish. I can act like a cop.
Well, this is a lot different than S&M and all that.
Oh!
Yeah, this is not a dungeon topic.
Okay, sorry guys.
Now, when we have a dungeon topic,
doing the
you will
heavy
be
breathing.
our guest star.
When the whips and handcuffs get whipped out, we know who to call.
Ooh, what makes it hard? Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
He actually has a pump attached.
You got to rag it a bunch of times for it to go off, though.
Isn't that funny?
How small is it?
Mine's smaller than yours, bitches. I won the 3rd year in a row.
Let me see it. You see it? No, I can't. That's the point. I won. See? Smallest one. That's a right there. Wow.
Looking at those pictures, girl, just quit.
And I can look at those. Woo!
TR started it. I went there.
Thanks a lot, TR.
Well, Dish was talking about being on, you know, and I was just explaining, you know, she might have got misunderstood.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I love when TR just throws these things out there. I love it.
I do too.
I was trying to find right. I was anti-porn and stuff, and see, it just
Yeah, corrupted her when she was here.
Yeah.
How does your garden grow?
Yeah. I just showed, some plants, and next thing you know, it was pump action shoot guns and.
Shit.
Oh yeah, Brandon. If we had an all chat group, honey, I'm tell you what, we would have subs out to Yin Yang, and like you would not believe. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I probably shouldn't say this live, but I'm going to anyway. But anyway.
Right.
Yeah, you're dead.
I'm going to anyway.
Oh, I jumped a little bit.
No, just I mean, I have to admit, I'm bad about not keeping up who subs me. Checking my Gmail because there's so much fucking shit that goes through there. So every once in a while, I'll dedicate some time and see who subbed me and check out every channel. If they make videos, and check out the videos, and if I like it, I'll sub to them back. So I hit this one guy in I don't even know what the name of the channel was, but it had something to do with bushcraft camping or some shit like that. In two of the videos, one of them was this chick giving I guess he mirrored it. Michelle must have seen it too. He must have subbed her. It was a vibrating butt plug. Not a demonstration, but a review. And I was like, well, there's got to be a catch. This must be a joke. So I watched the whole thing, 3 or 4 minutes. Just this chick giving a review of this vibrating butt plug, and then there was another one about some other dildo or something. And I was like, yeah.
Bushcraft.
Yeah. Awesome dish. Awesome.
Right.
Yeah. He took it in a different way that I was expecting.
That was good.
Thank you. That's some bushcraft right there.
The thing about it is, his other videos were bushcrafting.
Oh.
I was like, I can't sub right here because this.
Right.
God, what the hell?
Yeah, that's not a bushcrafter you want to meet in the woods.
No.
No.
Because if he breaks it out and says, hey, let's do a review on this, I'm like, no. I'll cut you with my Mora, bitch.
Right.
I think the reviews that the thing he mirrored was actually like from the companies or something like that, because they were like these hot chicks or whatever, but it was still like, why did you mirror that and put it on your fucking channel?
Right.
Randy's trying to get a few subs.
Yeah.
Or some channel views or something.
Mm.
I guess I can do a review on my 12 or 20-incher double dong.
Good God.
I'm sorry, Johnny.
Right.
You know she's lying now, and she said, "Oh, it feels good, baby."
Right.
It's kind of hard to bend. It just won't bend like it says it will. It's just hard to bend.
That's some hard polymer now.
I'm telling you what. I get back there and doing all that. It won't bend.
You're supposed to stick it to the shower wall.
Oh, that's not the double one. I'm talking about the double header.
The shower wall.
I broke that one, remember?
That's right.
Damn, we made Blue bail out.
I know, bless his heart.
On that note.
Little Brian left and then the cop left.
I'm sorry, Michelle.
Lord have mercy.
Misbehave. No more long dong.
See the shit you start.
The double one wouldn't bend, is what you're trying to say.
Every time this chat goes south, TR starts it.
They need to put a little wire inside of it so when it bends it'll stay instead of it
Boing! I hate it when that happens.
I know, right? It's like, dang it, all that work. Yeah.
It'll rip you if you're not here.
I can actually see people moving now.
As long as we don't lose
I had
the
a black screen the entire
we're
time.
okay.
I thought we done embarrassed you and you bailed out on us.
Switched off the computer and got onto my phone.
Good night, Stumphead.
On that note, well, we won't be seeing Stump much longer.
Leave the back. What are you getting batteries out for?
Well, thank you, Marvin Legends. I'll take that as a compliment.
She's gonna go gobble 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 gobble.
Gobble 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 gobble.
Yeah, thank you, Marble Legend. Yeah, this is our Thanksgiving special.
Right.
It's my fault. My bad. Try to keep it light, you know. Keep everybody's spirits up. Be thankful.
Weeds out all the prudes. Weeds out all the prudes.
Be thankful.
We've all seen it before, I reckon. Yeah, I don't know. Might be a few out there that hadn't. I wish they hadn't. Yeah, you can get on with an iPhone, but you just can't comment. You can't see the comments.
I can see comments. I got my computer running behind it.
Okay. That's what Brandon was asking about an iPhone.
Oh, can you get on with an iPhone? I get it.
Oh, you thought he said, can you get it on with an iPhone? I was like, where's your head at?
Okay, Mikey, time to start talking, buddy.
Yeah, I forgot to press the goddamn button again.
And the first thing he says.
That's what I was thinking. It's first and it's going.
Why? What I say now?
You gotta put money in the jar again.
For what?
The GD.
Oh, for Christ's sake! Oh, you're gonna charge me for that too?
Yeah, that's $20 now. That's your third offense.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. No, I'm just that banging noise. The banging noise was the in my house. Was my little drunk friend downstairs that couldn't get into our house.
Oh.
And it was comical because of course she's hammered. And so she's banging, and I go, why don't you just use your key? Your kids aren't there. Why would you be banging on the friggin' at 1 o'clock and 1:15 on the goddamn morning?
So you have a drunk girl in your basement.
She's not. Well, she's more than. She's like 42 or something.
Well, I meant more.
That's a kid, you right?
Oh, T.I., you love her. I'm just glad the wife ain't here.
Bet it's cold outside.
Oh, I love you, Mike. You're the best guy in the whole world. You're the best. You're the best. I'm like, shut up.
Oh, no.
They were.
If you're not gonna say that with your clothes off, don't even talk to me. I like her. She's just gonna get herself in trouble. That's all. I just worry about her.
Yeah.
So anyway, what am I up to now? About $10?
520 bucks, from my understanding.
Wow, look at all the batteries and toys you can have for $520, huh?
You're right.
Adam and Eve, here I come. Yes, yes, yes.
Johnny, you're off the hook, brother.
Oh, I've got a bad story
Not
about
really.
Eve. I've got to tell.
Ooh.
Tell it, boy. Tell it.
Oh, it's bad. It was years ago, back whenever I was first married. Divorced from this. But anyway, we made this huge order to Adam and Eve. And I didn't realize this at the time, but my neighbor was 500 yards down the road. They don't have the same last name, but they have a very similar last name, and our first names are exactly the same. Guess who got the baggage and opened it? And then brought it to my house.
Right?
Nice.
The discreet packaging did not help for that one.
Ooh.
That would have been funny as shit.
I'm sure it was funny for them, but holy crap, you talk about, I couldn't even look at them for a year.
And why can't somebody that has it or accidentally get somebody else's package and do one of these big turbo $500 ones? Heck yeah.
All right, so let me get this straight. I can't use GD, Christ, the F word, the DB word, all these words, but you guys can talk about crank this big and everything else.
Well, we don't really just come out and say it either. We just.
Yes, you do. You just said you.
I said one of them big turbos. That could be talking about a car.
Okay. And hang on, you ready? Then how many turbos are double-headed, whatever you said, whatever the hell you said.
How do you know a turbo's double-headed? I never said that. See, you're letting me in on things I don't know.
No, 3 minutes ago. Play the tape back. You said.
My GD and the C word are kind of taboo.
Not the South C word, the other C word.
Christ.
Yeah, that word.
No, well, I mean.
I don't use the other C word.
Nice one, Batman.
Well, anyway, but you know what I'm saying.
I got you.
Other than that, it's innuendos, and like if you say pussy, then you got to hold up a cat.
Okay.
Right.
All right, my bad. How long do I have to pay for the fine? Like, can I give it to you in increments of $1?
Set up a payment plan, huh?
Right.
That would probably work, because then she could charge you interest.
Yeah. And then what's your interest now is what, 40%?
Thank you, Big
40% sounds
Daddy.
fair. Compounded daily.
Yeah, compounded daily, exactly. I remember those days.
I think he missed that whole point talking about Brandon of the innuendos.
What, I did or Brandon did?
Brandon.
That's no. Is that a shock to you?
Not really.
I mean, it don't bother me. I'm just saying with the, try to keep it like R.
I was just wondering about. What I was wondering, does Brandon, do you drive a vehicle? Oh, let me talk like my fellow Southerners. Do you drive a vehicle? Because what I was trying to figure out was that, when you look left and sometimes you might look out your driver window or whatever, right? Is the slobber just like caked onto your window? I was just wondering, like, how do you drive? Does the helmet get in the way?
Damn.
Just saying. Inquiring minds want to know.
Look, here's some knife porn, guys. Check this out. Knife porn. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. I asked for knife porn, but nobody produced any, so I'm kind of upset about it. So
I want that knife.
you're not getting it.
I did, but I think that might have been on a pee break.
I'm gonna have to save my money and have GI make me that.
Alright, I'll pull out the big knife. Yes.
Samurai!
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah, this is a knife.
Jesus, T, I've seen some swords, but that's a good one.
That's a $300 one right there.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a pretty nice one there. 1060 carbon steel.
That would probably look like it hurt. Actually, you probably wouldn't even feel it, right?
I would hope not.
Right? One
Take
clean
the
shot.
head right off.
Right. Take the head clean off.
Like Johnny did in his movie.
Right.
Right.
Then he throws it out. And he have a flying head with that. That was just a nut.
My favorite part was just where he says, "Are you insane?" Well,
You
no.
insane?
Well, maybe. Maybe a little bit. That was my favorite part.
I thought, well, my favorite, it was Clint Eastwood talking, wasn't it? It was a Dirty Harry movie or something. It's something about use too much force or
Yeah. Excessive force.
excessive force, and he's like, "Is there any other kind?"
That was when. Now, T.I., right after that, isn't that when he dropped the bomb on you and Bird Dog?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it was behind them.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were fine.
But they got lit up. Anyway.
The bomb was bigger than a plane.
I loved that gown I had on.
Right.
I was about to make my move, and Johnny fucked it all up.
Right.
Good stuff.
I never laugh so hard as when we're making those things. It's just so funny. I laugh so hard.
That was unreal. That was just, I saw that, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Pause that thought. What is that, GI, you're showing?
It's a Kopesh.
What's a Kopesh?
It's a
Click on him, Michelle.
I clicked on them.
It looks like a sickle.
It's a Bronze Age style short sword that was used from horseback to decapitate people.
Oh.
Awesome.
Nice.
I can see you. I can't see you. Okay, now it's coming over on the other chat there.
Good night, Herbert.
Wow.
Good night.
Wow.
Now, are both sides sharp, GI, or?
No, just
Happy
just
Thanksgiving.
this side.
Okay.
This side will be sharp, and then there'll be an edge up here, and then up in this little hook, it'll almost be like one big serration.
No, cool.
Yeah.
That's badass right
I
there.
could see that.
That's probably one of the most difficult I've ever had to grind.
I bet.
See you, Hart. See you, Marble.
Good night, Marble.
Bye, Marble.
See you.
That looks like some medieval blade there.
Be galloping along.
Right.
Whack. Oops, damn, that was my horse. Ooh. That's
I got one here.
Is that the backpacker?
Yep.
Backpacker.
Was
I
that
like that with the handle on it.
Is that the one Michelle has?
She has a mini hunter.
The mini hunter. I gotta save me some money.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
I like them with the handles on them.
Me too. But either way, the paracord, I'll try one. I don't have a knife with paracord on it, so I wouldn't mind trying it out anyway.
It's the paracord thing. It's not an uncomfortable handle, especially if you've got smaller hands. It's not an uncomfortable handle.
I like.
But it's also a cheaper means to handle one versus this South American zirconi.
Right.
It'll focus. Focus.
Nice.
I saw, was it Carl Craven
Mm.
that had a paracord handle knife, and he was saying that he unraveled it, and then he put something. I hope I have this right, because I don't want to screw this up. I thought he unraveled it and put something underneath the paracord against the handle and wrapped it up again. But something about the way it was sitting in his hand or whatever.
Well, the Japanese tradition is they'll put ray skin under there and then do a nylon or silk cord wrap over top of it to give it more girth.
Ooh, girth.
Here we go. You can't say anything in this place.
I knew it.
Yeah, calm down, dude. Calm down.
Okay. Thank you.
That's right, Tito. I'll bring out the fan.
I felt it too.
Yeah.
A knife maker talking about girth. I mean, that's just like a girl's, like, you know.
Wet dream.
Really wet dream, huh?
What were those handles made out of that were white and black in Uganda?
Zebra.
Ebony.
And ivory. We're together.
On ebony, the heartwood is black, but the sapwood or the exterior wood is a real blonde color, blondish white color.
Okay.
What do you, forget my ignorance, GI. The pins. Do I have that right?
Yes.
What are they? Are they called pins?
Yes.
Is there a special name for a few of them that begin with an M?
Mosaic.
Mosaic pins?
Mosaic.
Yeah.
Guys, are you sub to Joe's Neon?
Yeah.
He did. You see his Bowie knife?
I don't know if I've seen the video, but
You go and no, I forget which ones they are now. But anyway, and he used moose antler, and he sanded down moose antler. And for the handle, and the mosaic pins that he bought really popped out the moose antler. You know, it looked really sharp.
I've got some that I use mosaic pins on. They're usually the higher end knives.
Yeah.
Because I just don't slap mosaics and everything, not being $36 a foot.
Right.
Yeah. And a lot of stuff I build is, working knives. And people don't usually want to go that extra expense on them.
Yeah. But I really am in love with that knife that Michelle has.
The Mini Hunter.
Yeah.
It's a good little knife.
Get that with like the green paracord handle.
We can do it.
Yeah, I just got to do a few things first.
Yeah, I'm here whenever you're ready.
So did I miss the part where you guys were supposed to be talking about ghosts tonight?
Yeah.
Well, it started off that way.
Talking about a what? I'm sorry.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Or ghost hunting.
You know, I'll tell you what. I'm waiting for part 3. I'm gonna wait for I don't know how many parts you guys are doing, but I saw the part 1 and part 2. I didn't comment yet because I want to wait till the end. But that was pretty. You know what? I don't know if I do it. I don't know if I can go in there.
Oh, it was spooky.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Michelle. I can't. Because I believe in all that stuff, you know, and boy, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it.
I was on edge.
Man, she had me rolling.
I said, I see anything, we get the hell out of here.
It was so funny.
We have
Jeez, where are you going? You're going too far. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? We're supposed to be back to back. And I'm like, well, tell me this.
Let's get the car pointed so we can haul ass out of here.
Right.
We're supposed to be back to back. I'm not supposed to be carrying you on my back.
This is like pushing me and trying to scare me.
Is it wrong that I can see Michelle trying to climb dish like a cat trying to climb a tree?
Right.
I can see Michelle actually climbed up and perched on top of Dish's head like a cat.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about a woman that's scared to eat fish, and she's in the graveyard at night.
Fish, I just don't like fish. It's different. I'm not scared to eat it.
Big head is in the screen.
Did you guys ever watch that show? Did you watch that show, Paranormal State?
Yeah, Blue's got a hell of a hound right there.
Oh, right here.
I guess so.
That's Goose.
Goose looks like he could tear your throat out.
Yeah.
Some of the videos.
He's trained to do that, so.
Rock on.
Well, I like having him at the house.
Alright. So you just say like some French word and he just knows to rip out somebody's neck.
Hungarian.
Hungarian, okay.
Are you still on the K9 unit?
Yeah, he's 9, so he's about ready to retire. Once his hips start going, then that's probably gonna be about the retirement age, and then I'm done. He's my second one, so I'm doing that for 11 years, so that'll be it.
Do you get to keep them?
Well, that's up to which they may watch this, but that's up to my lovely employer.
Okay.
They can either try to sell them, and technically they can say put them down, or they can sell them. So,
Well,
I don't technically own him.
Right.
We'll have our fingers crossed. They let you.
In the military, if you're a dog handler, when they're going to retire one, you have to put in paperwork to request to get it. They don't put them down, but they do take them to kind of like a dog retirement kennel, you know.
Right. Basically, they play in a cage all day, and they just get water, and that's about it.
Right.
But 9 times out of 10, I mean, the way they're talking, we're doing all right, but I still have to show a transfer of money, so they may charge me $1 just so that we can do a receipt, and if he ends up biting somebody after he's retired, it's on me, not them.
Good. Yeah, my kid brother delivered one. He's a what do you call it? He's a cop for the Veterans Affairs, and he goes down to Arkansas because he's a firearms instructor, and one of the guys that left Bedford, Mass, went and transferred down to Arkansas, and he brought the dog down for him, but he went through red tape to get his dog too, and but he got him. Beautiful animal, beautiful animal.
Actually, today is kind of Thanksgiving. It's kind of a suck-ass day for me. It's the day my first canine died. It was on Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
By a car.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I could see where there's some liability in it because they are trained to attack and stuff like that. I mean, I kind of understand, but at the same time, you would think, well, either you put the dog down or you let it live with a handler, you know, if they want it, because the dog would probably be a lot calmer around the owner. Yeah.
Well, and you know, he's in the house whenever I'm not at work. He's here. I mean, it's not like I have him pinned out to where he has no contact with anybody. I mean, my kids. I hate saying it, he will rip the face off of a 6'4" whoever. My kids go near him, he run. But he knows. I mean, it's just the way I brought him up. He knows because I mean, you think I bring a 100-pound dog into the house whenever I first had him. You know, my 7-year-old was she was just born. She's probably 3-4 months old, and he knew that he was not even allowed near her. And I mean, I hate saying I instilled that fear into him, but I mean, you have to think these dogs only know pack life, and they know it's me, and then my kids, and then him. So.
Well, I think growing up, we had a few German Shepherds, or at least, well, probably had like one purebred German Shepherd, and the rest of them were like mixed of German Shepherds. And man, they were some awesome fucking dogs. I mean, as far as loyalty, I mean, if it was family or friends that come over normally, no problem. Anybody else, they were very protective.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the one. I mean, with him, like right now it's wintertime. Like Christ, it's 20 some odd degrees outside. I don't even have to worry about looking at the security monitors to see if anybody's outside my house. He'll let me know if somebody, as soon as they hit the border, it's like, oh, what the hell?
Right.
Which is awesome. I mean, and that's the other thing. They're very territorial about, this is my land, and they just walk around it. They know.
Hey, Blue, I got a funny one for you with a canine. There was an accident up on one of the interstates up here in Mass. So of course the tow truck goes out, does its thing, and for whatever reason the canine officer was there, and the dog's out with the canine and everything, and they walked by the tow truck, and I guess I don't know how they, obviously you know better than me, but the dog did something. And the officer recognized it as there's drugs in the friggin' tow truck. So they arrest the tow truck driver because he had like friggin', I don't know, 2 bags of weed in the fucking front seat or something, and he had pills in the fucking glove compartment. And I'm like, you got to be the only friggin' idiot that'll show up to an accident, bunch of cops on the highway with friggin' weed and pills everywhere, and just your shit luck that a friggin' canine rats you out.
The biggest bust that we ever had, it was like we had eight grand in cash. It was 12,000 in heroin and 8,000 in ecstasy, and that was a bunch. Wow, a bunch.
Back when I was a teenager, a young teenager, when I lived with my parents, of course, and we had a bunch of dogs, and we had like a German Shepherds at one time or another, and we had a chain link fence around the house, and we lived on the edge of a mill village, and if anybody like walked up and down the road, they were like ferocious. I mean, just like, barking. I mean, you knew they was going to tear somebody's head off. But we left the gate open all the time for the driveway. And they would actually run around the open gate and just bark like hell. But they would never go outside the gate.
That's what you call it. Dog.
Oh yeah, I had a shepherd that was like that. Well, technically it wasn't mine; it was my ex-girlfriend's. But that animal was something. And so I lived 2 houses down from my mother at the time. So her and I going out. We got the dog with us. Her and I run into my mother's for like 3 seconds. We leave the dog in the truck, and the window's down like this much. And my dumbass brother-in-law, what's he do? Stuck his hand in the window. Comes running in the house. Right, he got him too. He got him right down the top of the hand into the finger. Right. Comes running in the house. Your dog bit me. Your dog. I said, my dog didn't bite you. If he bit you, you wouldn't have a goddamn hand connected to your wrist. I said, what happened? He goes, well, I went to pet it. Yeah. I go, was his head out the window?
In the car.
He goes, no. I go, so you stuck your hand in the window with a German Shepherd in it? He said, yeah. I said, shame on you, idiot.
That doesn't matter if you stick your hand in the window or not. You don't ever do that to a dog, because a lot of dogs, that car is also like their domain, their house. Yeah, don't you fuck with that.
Don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. It's like my uncle, my brother's got a English Mastiff, and the thing's got to weigh 200 pounds. And we're up north, and we're all fishing.
You're up where?
we're up north in New Hampshire, and we're all fishing. We had the dog with us, and my uncle come over to say hi. Now the dog's never met my uncle, and all the kids are there. He went blasting over there, at my uncle, and I'm like, oh no. But he didn't. He stood about 5 feet away and just would not stop barking at him until my brother and I went over and got him. But
that's one of the German Shepherds I had, or we had when I was growing up. As long as we come out and showed the dogs that it was okay for this person to be in here, then they were cool. They just can't come in on their own.
Man, I wish I could see the internal chat because something good's going on.
That same brother that's got the Mastiff years ago, he used to be on Guam. He was in the Navy, and he lived on Guam, and he had a Rottweiler, and somebody broke into my brother's house, and he's a cop, and he heard it on the radio, and they called him. He's like, yeah, that's my house. He's like, oh, well, good. He says, don't worry about it. It's the dog's home. And he says, what do you mean, don't worry about it? He says, just call the ambulance now. And he got home, and sure than shit, that Roddy had torn him to shit. He was still alive, but he says, don't let anybody go in the house. He says, I'll go in the house. He says, tell them to just stay in, just stay outside. So my kid brother went in the house and got the dog, and they called an ambulance for the guy.
Years ago, I was already moved out, but my parents still had a German Shepherd mix, and he was, I don't know what the fuck he was mixed with, but he wasn't that tall, short, but he was wide. He was a husky. He looked just like a German Shepherd, but he was like bigger than a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
And we called him Bear. That was his name. And my brother, he was a young teenager at the time, was walking down the road, and a Rottweiler got loose from one of my their neighbor's house, and was coming after him. And that German Shepherd mix went out there and killed that Rottweiler on the spot. They said it looked like he had a rag doll in his mouth.
Dang.
Yeah, they can be.
And like I said, the gates were always open, but that German Shepherd never would leave the gate. But when he saw that other dog coming after my brother, he went after him and just killed him. They said it didn't take him no time. He just said he had him by the neck and was just whipping him around like a rag doll.
The woman up the street has a all black Shepherd and an all white Shepherd, and I'm like, oh, I want those dogs. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful animals.
Man, I freaking hate cats, but did you guys see that one video where the little kid was riding on a tricycle when the freaking dog came out of nowhere and grabbed the kid by the leg and started dragging him? The cat freaking attacked it.
The cat attacked the. Yeah, I saw that.
The cat was going to whoop that dog's ass.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I've never seen anything like that, but I'll tell you, I don't care what animal it is. If that pack mentality is there between the family and the animal, they'll do whatever it takes. So.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not a cat lover either. We used to have a cat. They used to tear apart. We'd run in the house and the thing would attack us. And it's horrible. And it would sit on the fence post and irritate every dog, because back then nobody had a leash law, you know what I mean? So it would irritate every dog in the neighborhood that came by. It'd swat at it, And then my buddy's Doberman got out and came down the street, and the cat went to swat at the dog, and he missed, but the dog didn't. Oh, like, yeah, no more cat. Oh, that dog sucked. That cat sucked. Cat should be just quiet. Yeah, hi, how are you? I'll go back to wherever you just came from.
Yeah, but that video Blue's talking about, that cat.
Yeah, it was something.
He was ready to whoop it. I mean, he chased that damn dog.
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool.
That dog ought to be thankful he didn't get a hold of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope they put a bullet in that son of a bitch's head, because that dog didn't need to be alive no more.
Yeah, no, right. Once they bite, they're all done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the Oh my God.
I think he might have a crush on you, Mikey.
I don't know, but I gotta tell you something. I don't like if I say that word, do I have to pay money?
Yeah. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Alright, so it says Mike don't like pussy, which I could say I was surprised. That's good. I don't know any man alive that wants his pussy with 4 legs hanging out of it. Just saying. That's just me. Now, I don't even know where you're from. I'm guessing the South. But just me, I don't like legs hanging out of my pussy. Oh. Just the way I am.
Well, I guess you got to keep it tucked up in there, huh?
Oh, mine. So
Oh my goodness.
Later, driver.
Still respect.
See you, driver.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I don't know what's going on here. There's definitely a problem.
Right?
He's always been a great sub. He comments on a lot of my stuff, and it's always decent. But something definitely rubbed him wrong tonight.
Oh, Brandon?
Yeah.
Oh, he's all right. We like picking on each other.
Oh, you guys are screwing around with each other. All right, because I was like, man, that ain't the guy.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a little while. You should come on when Johnny and I are going at it about Bama and Auburn. That's even gets even better. No, Brandon's all right. It's all good.
Did DR drop out again?
No.
Beer run.
Right. I can't believe I'm writing this, but I'm going to anyway.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. Oh.
What kind? From under.
Oh.
Right on, fat man. Michelle, what am I up to? 5 what?
5:20, 5:30.
Let me ask you a question. Does it count if I type it?
Yeah.
What the hell? That's no fun. I'll do it. This might come out a little gay, but this is how we talk up here at Stump, okay?
Where's the dog? I need to take a piss. Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Here's the stick. Shove it up your ass. That usually helps when the dog's not around.
So, Brandon, answer this question, really, seriously, okay? Seriously, Brandon. Did you ever get that not so fresh feeling, Brandon? I mean, we're all friends here. You can tell us, and I won't tell anybody.
Can't.
You're amongst friends. We'll just keep it to ourselves.
I'm gonna have to tap out here. We.
Where'd Bulldog go? My goodness, I can't get all of you together.
Oh, we're together. We're one big happy family.
Where'd Bird Dog go?
She's right there.
You had to throw another log on the fire.
Yeah. I was gonna see if she'd roast me a marshmallow at that fireplace behind her.
Tonight.
So, Stump, I got a question for you, brother.
All right, what's up?
So you're in South Carolina, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So, are you originally from South Carolina?
I am.
Okay. So, why in the name of Christ would you be rooting for Alabama?
Because it irritates you.
I'm not talking
really
to you,
rude for,
boy.
Look here, bitch.
I'm talking to Stump.
I don't really give a shit either way. I just
because
like
he's
watching you get pissed off every time somebody says roll tide.
By the way, roll tide.
By the way, roll tide.
Right on.
Oh!
Hey, this is funny though. I was listening to the local ESPN radio station here in the area, and one of the. You all right, man?
Cigarettes will kill you, brother.
I know, right?
So,
I'm sorry.
I'm back, Johnny.
One of the announcers took a caller, and the caller was like, "Oh, you're SEC bias, you're this, you're that, you're everything," and he goes, and they were him and the other I don't even know who they were, but anyway, they were like, "We're definitely not SC bias, Roll Tide. I don't know why you would ever say anything like that, Roll Tide. We just can't understand. But if you read the stats, Roll Tide, you'll find out why, Roll Tide." And that guy that was on the phone got so pissed off, he didn't even say shit. He just hung up.
Hey, Jack.
Jacko.
I thought it was hilarious.
What's up, Jack?
Oh, they do have a great program down there,
though. Right on, Jack.
Hey, Jack. Happy Thanksgiving. And by the way, fuck you. Oh, there's another $10. Oh, well. Money well spent.
You're going to have to take out a personal loan.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, you ain't ever getting no GI Customs knife with that.
I can picture this in the morning. Honey, what? I need some money. How much? Like $600. What do you need $600 for? Well, I kind of swore last night once or twice on Jammy time, and Michelle charged me.
Well, you can't go on there no more if you're going to be charged.
Right? Oh, yeah, I can do it now.
No, she's gonna say, well, hell, that's cheap. She's gonna say, she's gonna say, well, that's cheaper than them 1-800 numbers.
Right. She said, no, she would say, oh, 600? She'd say something else, believe me.
What do you say?
Same thing I'd say to her if she said I needed 600. I'd probably ask her if she was going down for a massage or something, Or as I like to call them up here, rubbing a tug.
Girl in the tub, what'd you say?
a rub,
Oh, I
and a tug.
I was like, are we bringing that up again?
I'm just saying.
What did he say?
Right?
I don't know, but
Manner.
I don't know what Mike said, but the fluidity of his motion looked hauntingly.
Fluidity.
Look familiar.
Every massage parlor that opens up, it don't matter if it's in a rural town up here or a city, it don't matter. It is closed in 2 years because it always turns out that it's a rub and a tug.
Yeah.
Let me know when the next one.
It's a cat house, huh?
Right. It's a massage with a happy ending.
Yeah, it is. And and the girls are right out of Maxim magazines and everything too. You know, they're not they don't look like Jack or Brandon. You know what I mean?
Not to get back on the Ferguson thing, but is this for insinuating a riot for burn this bitch down?
Yeah, that was a question I had.
Yeah,
That motherfucker should be charged.
He should.
He was screaming it right after the verdict or non-verdict or non-indictment was handed down in the speech. He was screaming, "Burn this bitch down!"
Yeah, the fucking attorney was up on that car or whatever the hell they were on quicker than shit. He just couldn't shut him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I doubt they'll charge him, but technically they should because he was inciting a riot. I mean, he didn't do anything different than has been, you can't scream fire in a crowded theater.
Yep.
You can't have an
bomb on an airplane.
Well, you can't have an angry mob and start yelling, "Burn this bitch down."
Right.
And that's what he said, "Burn this bitch down. Burn this bitch down."
Emotions, absolutely. Emotions were fucking running high. No fucking doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
But who are the people there looking to for, I don't want to say direction, but,
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was an angry mob already.
It didn't matter what that decision came back as. There was going to be a riot. Those fucking people had water bottles full of lighter fluid. Fuck that. There were peaceful protesters there, but there's also fucking riot.
Well, I agree with you. They was going
peaceful protesters. The people that stood out in front of businesses with their arms linked together, saying "Get the fuck out of here." Those people need to be, great job, good job, everything, but that's like a 5 to 50 ratio. What are they going to do?
Well, they were people. Well, they were the I don't even know who they are, how Ken they was, or friends, or whatever. But when that guy was saying "Burn this bitch down," did you notice like one of the young guys, he threw his little handkerchief up over his nose? And they were going to protest no matter what the outcome was. There was going to be not protest. There was going to be a mob riot mentality, no matter what.
Because then they would have rioted. Because like after your team wins the Super Bowl, they were so happy. We just thought we'd burn the frickin' place down and we'd tip cars over and rob and steal and pillage and.
But I will say that it was still a bad decision to wait till 9 o'clock at night to say what the verdict was.
All right, I kind of disagree with that. Just hang out with me just for a second while I say why. There were no schools in session. Most of the people that actually work for a living in Ferguson had gone home. And technically it was, I don't want to say an abandoned city, but everybody that was there for a legit reason had left. The only people that wanted to be there were the people that either wanted to protest peacefully or start the riot. So it's
well,
but I think they made the right decision.
Well, I see where you're coming from, and I understand that. But at the same time, I'm not sure that it wouldn't have been a better decision to release the information, the news story, at 6 o'clock the next morning. before everybody gathered up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, with the internet and everything and social media today, there's no way they could have did that.
Why not?
Yeah, they could have. They could have sequestered that grand jury just like they can any other time.
Yeah.
Like they had been
Give
doing
out the damn verdict of the grand jury at 6 o'clock in the morning before everybody's been protesting all freaking day. They've been out there all freaking day. They got all these emotions built up. They're going to riot no matter what.
Right.
If you do it at 6 o'clock in the morning, the crowd's not there.
Right. But you have people that are there to shop. There are the people that are on their way into the city to work. And a lot of innocent people get caught up in that. I mean, by all means, the police and whoever was involved gave the criminal element the upper hand to do what they wanted to do under the cover of darkness. But saved how many people getting trapped in that situation that didn't have to be there.
Yeah, but how big is the crowds being at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Well, they weren't that big that whole entire day up until they said we have a verdict, and then all of a sudden
that's my point. Well, that's my point.
That's right. Don't let them know it's coming. Just all of a sudden announce it and be done with it.
Yeah, just announce it, and like I said, in the middle of the night or in the middle of the morning, before the crowd accumulates and is all there and they're hyping. I mean, they're all feeding off each other's emotions and the yelling and all that. They've been there for hours. But if you do it at 6 o'clock in the morning and the crowd's just starting to come about, I ain't saying it wouldn't have happened any different. I'm just saying that don't let them all be there and let the excitement build up, and build up, and then give them the answer that they didn't want to hear.
Yeah, Plinkster, you said before Thanksgiving. Yeah, there's nobody can control when the grand jury comes back with what their
verdict is.
Yeah, we keep calling it a verdict, a decision.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had come up with a decision, from what I understand, way hours before that. It's just that's when they decided to release it.
Yeah, it came out at their time. It came out at like 1 p.m. and then they held on to it until 8.
But you see my point? Why let everybody get built up to a crescendo and then release it at night and just you know what's going to happen? Why do that? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they should have waited till 3 o'clock in the morning, then released it when everybody just dispersed.
And like we've all said, there's pros and cons on the whole entire thing. No matter what the people they wouldn't the fucking time it was. They were going to do it whenever the time better suited them.
And don't get me wrong, Blue. This ain't got nothing to do with police. This is government we're talking about.
I've taken no offense to this entire thing. I mean, if they came back and said, "Hey, look, he did something wrong. We're indicting him, and he's going to go to trial," that's the government at work. I would have been like, what the hell? But I wasn't there. I don't know what happened.
Right.
I just think it was very bad timing, and I also suspect that it's almost, I hate to say it, but it's almost like they intentionally done it 9 o'clock at night when everybody was pissed off, been there, and all this, emotions had risen to a point of explosion no matter what the verdict was.
Right.
And it was like, that was just some bad fucking timing.
And anybody that watched any of that throughout the day knew what the fucking verdict was going to be. The decision was going to be before it came out. I mean,
and that's what I mean, right? They knew.
Yeah.
And it's with the internet, like I said, with the internet and social media, but it's like Blue said. I think I agree that whatever time of the day you frickin' did it, they're gonna tear it up anyway. And if
not if they're not there. If they're not there.
But if you do it at 8 o'clock at night, like Blue said, though, if you do it at 6 o'clock in the morning, right? Now you got 10,000 people going to work. They're going to get caught up in that bullshit. At 8 o'clock at night, kids going, hang on, Tia. You got kids going to school, right? You got all that shit going on. If you do it at 8 o'clock at night, Yeah, there are still people that work that shift. I get all that. But there's a lot less innocent people that'll get caught up in that shit.
I disagree with that.
You know
Because
what I'm
those crowds wasn't there at 5 o'clock in the morning. You had a mob, then you release the answer. If there's no mob, if there's nobody on the streets and you release the answer, they have to gather. They have to accumulate. You know what I'm saying? But you wait till you got a crowd of hundreds or thousands of people, then release it.
Well, this thing was so well.
I can agree with TR's point because this thing got a decision and you know, they came out and said, boom, what it is right now. It would have taken a lot longer. The delay, whenever they gave people, we're going to do the announcement at this time, the time limit, yeah, that was bad. They should have had the decision, notified the families, and give it publicly. Right? Boom, 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 boom. But the time of day, I don't think it would have mattered because the people that wanted to riot because they wanted to, they were going to do it.
Right.
Well, I just think the people that would have rioted, that did it anyway, they was going to do it anyway. But if you caught them off guard and they did it at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, or something like that to announce it, they wouldn't have been assembled to be a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? They would have to straggle in.
And here's, you know, that you're gonna hear, and here's the part that kills me, right? You're gonna hear that, you know, Joe Blow rioter that got caught doing whatever, was arrested, and you know, look what they did to me. Look what they did to me. You know, and I'm like, I'm gonna be the first person to say, shut up, you moron. You know, you get whatever you deserve. You know, they all do. They all, whatever they're all gonna get, they deserve it. You know, you're supposed to be grown-ass people. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't care. I really don't care about emotions because you knew going in. I mean, as soon as this shit happened in Ferguson, all right, and then you know in the news when they knew it was going into the grand jury and everything, they were gathering up. They were already gearing up to have a luau. You know what I'm saying? So their mindset was already set to do stupid things. You know, and you're supposed to be a grown-ass adult. Whatever happens, just doing it nicely. You can stand on the street corner or stand on the sidewalk or, you know, wherever, in front of the city hall, wherever the hell you want to do it. I don't give a shit if you want to do it in front of a goddamn police station. You know?
There's so much going on out there. These riding son of and they stopped traffic. They stopped this. They stopped that. Oh, that's their right to march. Yeah, bullshit. That is not their right to march. My right is to get my ass from work to home, and you just block my way to get from work to home. You know, that is not your right. I don't agree with that. You know, yes, they have rights. Yes, but I mean, oh my God,
you can't impede somebody else's right to.
What has a peaceful protest ever actually accomplished? I mean, let's.
I mean, if you want to consider a union strike in a protest, I see them all the time. You know? And I'm not just talking 10 guys either. I'm talking, you know, 100 people, you know, 150 people. And like I said, they paid their permit. You know, they don't. I pulled into places the guys were on strike and they're yelling at me and everything, and I put the window down and said, go to work. You know,
you're still on this earth. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too is that in my hometown they had this trucking outfit, and I guess my hometown has this rule: you can protest, you can do anything you want. You got to get a permit to do it, right? And if it's more than X amount of people, you got to hire a detail. So there's 4 or 5 cops there anyways. You know what I mean? And nobody's armed.
I don't. Do not. Why do you need a permit if you're going to protest?
Like I said to Johnny earlier, some local
The
stupid.
Constitution gives you the right to do that. But
Right.
it makes sense.
I'm with you on that.
The right to protest does not give anybody the right to block my way to get home, block my way to get to work. I mean, there's got to be a balance. And whenever these rotten sons start running out onto the street, you know what? It's like Roger. You get ran over. I'm fucking sorry, but your ass shouldn't have been on the street. You know, they start looting stores and basically, well, looting isn't really a forcible felony. But these people that are, you know, catching cars on fire, catching buildings on fire, you deal with that accordingly. If you think there's going to be substantial loss of life and or property, they die. It will spread. It will the people that want to get their point across the right way, it won't happen. They'll thin out quick if you start acting accordingly. Give me an amen, Dish.
Taking notes, brother.
It gets back to what I was saying. Don't wait till there's hundreds of people assembled, or if not thousands, to give a verdict that they didn't want to hear. Why didn't you do it when there was nobody on the streets? And then you might have could have kept all the stores from being burnt down, and because they would have to assemble.
But they were going to do it anyway, Tia.
They're not there. They're not there to do it.
Right, but as soon as they hear it on the radio,
you could have controlled it. You could have controlled it much better. You can't get a crowd of 1,000 people and 100 cops, 200 cops, and say, boom, fuck you, and then control them. You can say fuck you and there's nobody on the streets, and then try to let them filter in. You can control that. You can't control a fucking mob.
Well, you can. You just...
No, you can't. They just proved it.
Well, it's just that we have laws that don't allow them to stop it in the manner that I think, in the manner that it should be done.
Right.
So,
think about it. There's nobody. There's absolutely nobody on the fucking street. All right. You give the verdict. Now people are pissed off. They start filtering in one at a time, two at a time, five at a time.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
You tell me you can't. You don't have better control of that than 1,000 people pissed off at the same time? Think about it. Think about it. I'm just looking at it at a military standpoint. Do I want to attack 1,000 people with 2 guys, or do I want to have a group of 2 or 3 guys to, as these people are coming in, take care of the situation?
I understand what you're saying. I really do. I just think that was so many people involved that the cops should sorry. So if they let that decision come down at 6 a.m., the only way that they would have been able to stop all that shit, yeah, in my opinion, is that if they had 200 cops as soon as that decision got handed down, okay? Because, like I said, they were so well organized. You know what I'm saying?
Do you really think that people would have just run out of their house at 6 o'clock in the morning to burn down buildings?
Those people, I'll tell you what, after what we just saw, T.I., with them doing what they were doing, yeah, I do believe that. I mean, you're daft in the head to do it to begin with. So, yeah.
But you waited, you let it escalate. You waited to ejaculation of the fucking day. You waited and let it build up, and then gave them the fucking punch.
Look, I have a purple notebook. It's purple.
If you'd have done it the next morning, I guarantee you, I guarantee you there would have been damage, and there would have been robbed, there would have been a mob mentality, but it would have been nowhere near as bad as it happened. And on that note, bacon.
God, I wish I could be here Friday night.
I mean,
Bacon, bacon, bacon. Let's talk about dicks.
Did you still let's talk about dicks?
I actually just saw Johnny pop up there when he had a loud exhale. I can't believe it.
I got a video to show you guys with our 9 people that we have left.
I'm sorry.
11.
I'm sorry, Michelle.
Is it 9 or 11? 8.
Okay, let me screen share.
They're supposed to, Brandon.
Okay, you guys ready?
Where you putting it?
I gotta click on me. Alright, there we go.
Wait, what the hell are we doing here?
Can you see it, Dish?
Not yet.
There we go.
I don't even see Michelle.
No, I see Dish. Now I see boy in blue. Now I see Dish. Hi, Dish.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Dish, when we go ice fishing.
No, we can hear it. We can't see it.
Let me try it again.
Alrighty.
So Dish, when we're gonna catch a northern pike like that guy in that video.
That was huge.
Wasn't that awesome?
That was awesome.
He did some cool editing too, where he slowed it down.
Yes, he did.
That was cool how he did that.
Yep, he did a good job. Yep. Thank you for sharing that with me. That was cool.
Hey, anytime, no problem. I like that stuff.
Right on.
Except I have to travel like 2 hours to go pike fishing like that. And I don't even think they're gonna be that big, but
right.
Big luck. Their whole police force was 77 people.
Right.
I mean,
that ain't shit.
Yeah, that's nothing. I mean, and they've got a lot compared to what I've got. And you got to start with that's the way it is. You start with the government nerve center, work your way out.
Right.
I don't think it's gonna work, Michelle.
Exactly.
Yeah, give me just a second. I might pull it up the other way.
All best laid plans.
But it is kind of funny though. After they added the 2,200 guardsmen as of not last night, but the night before, the shit has gone down dramatically. So.
Well, yeah. Automatic weapons will do that too.
That leads to TR's, that leads to his
argument.
Yeah. Argument. It was poor planning, but it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
It is. It's a double-edged sword. That's why I went to school to be a cop, and I just couldn't. I mean, I know you are, but I mean, I just couldn't. Too many. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. Too many double-edged sword scenarios every day.
How many mob riots started at 4 a.m.?
I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm just
with nobody on the street. That's my point. Just think about it. Would it not have been easier to control?
Your point. I see your point. All I'm trying to tell you is that I think. All right, I'll put it down this way. Maybe the destruction wouldn't be as bad as it is right now, but you'd still have it.
I didn't say that. That's what I'm saying.
No.
You could have curbed the violence and the destruction if you could have timed it better. Don't wait till 9 o'clock at night where everybody's just waiting to fucking burn some shit down.
And I really do hope that they charge that sumbitch for saying that.
Well, yeah, I don't think it will, but yeah.
Well, they should, because I think what it does.
I mean, when we get off here, think about it. If they gave a decision out at, say, 5 o'clock in the morning, the next day, the crowds wasn't there, nobody was on the street, they would have to accumulate over time. I mean, think about the whole situation. I mean, they've been there all fucking day.
I know.
just waiting to burn some shit down, and then the stepdad, burn this bitch down, you know, and all that shit. If they'd have waited till the next day and they all went home and then went to sleep and all that shit, hell, they didn't hear the verdict till 3 hours after it was fucking said, you know?
I don't know.
That's what the National Guard was doing during the riot. They was making faces.
Alright, can you see that dish?
Yes.
Alright, here we go, guys. Should be
What's
able
up?
to hear it too.
Who but Mason, guys?
Chip chip.
Chip chip.
Oh man, this is funny. Whew.
I don't see it.
Every time somebody talks, it goes to them.
Penguins.
Click on yourself, Michelle.
You can't see it?
No.
I can.
I can.
It keeps me.
Hey,
It's going
I'm
from
clicking
people.
myself now.
Sorry guys. I can.
Okay, well, I can see it on the other window,
I go in the chat. Can you see it in the
the
regular chat?
replay.
Man, I wish I could see this.
Isn't that too cool? Now everybody's got to unmute.
No, I muted
it was
everybody because you didn't damn do it right. Do it again.
What did I do right?
Every time somebody made a noise, it went to them. So I muted everybody, and I was going to say, do it again. If everybody would mute yourself, then play it again.
Play it again, Sam.
You made her leave.
I know. Wow. You pissed her right off, T-Dar. Look, she's gone.
She mends fast.
He was like, holy shit, T.I.'s jumping all over my shit. I'm out of here.
Okay, I'm clicked on me. Everybody see me? Woo!
Everybody mute your damn self.
Get down.
I told you Stump looked black.
Cool. That was cool, Johnny. Johnny T.I. playing patty cake.
I couldn't hear it. It was too choppy, but it played through this time.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty choppy.
Well,
You're just gonna have to upload it.
Right.
Yeah, I will.
Put it on your channel. I'll watch it.
I started saying I hadn't seen that one.
No, we just done that one this morning.
We got another one with just all girls too. It's hilarious.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I want to see that one.
Don't mention that one.
Make sure to check that out, Mike. You'll be in it.
Oh.
Damn.
Well,
Johnny, somebody's saying something I can't hear too well. Johnny, the guy with the mohawk?
Yep. It was the guy with the mohawk.
Fucking southerner, right?
Damn proud of it, too.
Well done.
Fucking 110% redneck.
I got called a redneck at work today, too.
You get called one every day, don't you?
No, just by one guy. But not every day, though.
For some reason, my camera's not working, so sorry, guys. I don't want to have to do it again. I've reloaded like 6 times tonight.
Who's the black guy with the glasses?
Get him, Stump. Well, I couldn't get a good face of Stump anywhere. I had to steal that picture. I couldn't get one of him just full frontal without the glasses and stuff.
Yeah.
Full frontal.
Full frontal.
Was that on a private chat?
Totally different thing. It was.
Fucking T.I. broke my balls.
I don't know, man.
Did you hear the glass break?
Bird Dog, you might as well get me. Everybody else on this panel has got me except for you.
Well, we have to pick on a northerner at least. All of us at least get one shot. That's just the rules.
One?
Shit.
One until you get it right.
Johnny used his up 3 minutes after I met the motherfucker.
Yeah, Mama said if you're just gonna do something, do it right.
Do it right. Yeah.
Right on.
You give it 4 bacon, Bird Dog.
Right.
Cool.
Well, guys, I think we're going to get ready and to cut it. Go ahead and cut it off.
Oh, that means I gotta go to bed. I don't want to go to bed.
You ain't got to go to bed right now. We'll hang out for a few minutes. But I know,
Last call for alcohol.
Where is that voice coming from, y'all?
I'm sorry. My camera's messed up.
Coming from a black hole.
A black hole. Oh my god. Hello.
Again.
No, they're all pink on the inside.
Right.
Just can't cut my camera off.
I can't believe he just said that.
What did I say? I missed
What
it.
did I say?
My ex-wife is black.
I know.
What, did I say something wrong?
Right.
No, it's a TR.
Oh, good. Because I don't want to get into any more trouble. It'll cost me any more money.
Right. You guys won't do. All right, guys, we're gonna cut it off. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope everybody's got family and friends they can spend it with, and you're not alone by yourself.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Hey,
Go to somebody's house or something. Find a friend or somebody. Don't be by yourself and be alone for Thanksgiving. And we will talk to you guys Saturday night. Don't forget the conundrum. They'll have plenty more to talk about come Friday.
10 p.m. Eastern.
Right.
All right, guys. We'll
Bye,
talk
guys.
to you later. Night. Thank you for hanging out.
Thanksgiving.
Combo.
Later, yo.